Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I'm folly.
And burn him out, which is what we can see. That was a very uncharacteristic soul. Now this is the soul we needed on day one. So like I said, if you're gonna go down swinging, and one player has applied that to his gameplay, but Kusanagi, I'm not sure. He's got one more game against Lex, so he can just dent Lex's day. That's all I can see.
Dang, Kusanagi is 0-4. Did I pick him to come out?
But you know, you are on the stage.
Funny that you bring that up because every group, this was like last year, right? Every
Push.
group, it's either
Yuto.
the bottom placing player went 0-5 or 1-4. So that's a statistic that like almost has to happen. There are some different
But we're live.
like Group A,
Man, I had to fix
most of the groups last year,
this
we might be seeing one or two of those in this year.
I just today I got a new GPU. I went to Micro Center because they were launching the AMD 9070, and I went there to see if I can get a card. I wanted to get the 9070 XT because the performance was very much close to a 57 Ti, and I had heard very good things about it. So I went to Micro Center, waited in line. By the way, the line was crazy just for this GPU launch. I didn't get the 9070 XT, but I did end up getting a 9070, and so I have an upgrade on my GPU. Waited in line for it pretty much for the good portion of my day, going to Micro Center for the AMD launch. Very happy I was able to get a card, but then I'm not even able to fully optimize it yet because my system, my drive system, my Windows system is still on legacy mode because I haven't updated it to UFIe, so I can't really take advantage of certain features, and so I gotta update my BIOS to UFA. But so far, I'm happy with this card. Very quiet as opposed to the other card that I had, and I'm happy to have a very quiet card, and it doesn't sound like a jet engine. That last card I had sounded like a jet engine. It was crazy. It was still good, but because it was a 3080, and I had ended up trading my 2070, my 2080 for my 2060 Super for 3080. And again, luckily enough, the stand jab does anti-air. But let me know how the quality of the stream is. It should be on 1440p, the highest of highest. But yeah, we're finally here after spending a whole day at Micro Center waiting for a GPU. I don't think I will ever do that again, but I think it was a pretty cool experience. Just sitting in line, I got to talk to a bunch of people that were waiting there, because I was like, man, who's waiting in line on a Thursday, bro? Don't y'all got work? And then to be fair, I'm also the guy that's waiting in line on a Thursday for a graphics card, so touche. I haven't tested it in games, but so far I think it looks I'm very, very happy with it. There you got Junior Ross versus Angry Bird. Happy to see Juninho back in the cup. I got a chance to meet him in 2023, and we played in Street Fighter 5. At the time, he said I was like the best Ibuki that he had ever played, and so I'm happy to have that for such a strong such good praise from such a strong competitor. He's such a nice guy too. Oh goodness, what a shimmy by Angry Bird. Angry Bird has his throw, and the way he threw him immediately after the driver's council to make it a offbeat timing throw, because sometimes people go for the jab, go for the true block string after the to cancel and then throw you, so it gives you time to think a little bit. But he just immediately did the throw after to close out the game, which was very good. Gets the buffer. Oh, Angry Bird. Oh, what a shimmy by Angry Bird. Oh my goodness. Anti-air by Angry Bird. Dragon Lash. Okay. Oh my goodness. Angry Bird. Oh.
Angry Bird has somehow managed to get Juninho out of his comfort zone, not being as belligerent as he was.
Yep, Angry Bird. I've always said Angry Bird is like the best at dealing with, oh, what an EXDP to try to get through it, but it doesn't work. Yo, my man, Night Out, what's good? Did you hear my GPU story? I went to Micro Center today and waited in line for 4 hours, basically, for a GPU.
Again, he's had a great 2 days here, but you do not want to ruin your momentum you've had over the past 2 days in the final day, man.
Yeah, he needs to win.
About these group stages in Capcom Cup. It is a marathon and not a sprint. If you had a bad start, it's in your hands to try and turn it around.
So AMD had their launch of their 9070s. And I went to go get one because my previous GPU, was it worth the what? Oh yeah, it was worth the wait. So I didn't get the 9070 that I wanted. I wanted the 9070 XT, but they had sold out. But I was surprised. There was almost, so apparently they had over 700 cards, and this is well more than what the Nvidia launch had. So in all totals, for every total Nvidia launch that they had more for just this one AMD launch. So they had a bunch of cards at MSRP, which was about $549 for the standard 9070, and then they had the XT, which was $600 for the MSRP card. I didn't get a chance to get the XT because, I mean, I could have got one, but the one that I was going to get wasn't at MSRP, and so I just went with the 9070 because it was the card at MSRP. But I guess you could say it was worth it. Once again, I mean, I've been having issues whenever I upgrade stuff. I have to fix stuff, so I have to install it, do my drivers install, and then also had to figure out. I forgot because I changed to AMD. I had to figure out the encoder to use for AMD. Apparently, for their new 90 series, I didn't know this before I got it, but their encoder is Micro Center Place. Yeah, it's off of Rice Street, off of 610 South and West Toll Parkway. Bro, I love Micro Center. It's the greatest computer store. But yeah, I waited in line, got me a GPU, came back here, installed it, did all the jip jazz. My GPU still isn't optimized because I need to change my Windows settings because my Windows boot device is still a legacy Windows boot device. And so I need it to be a UFAE boot device. So I have to either reinstall Windows or figure out a way I can convert my legacy boot device to UFAE so I can change my BIOS settings to a UFAE.
Just speaking on that, so Lex, you know, he's been in the UK for about a year now. Does he have any review practice outside of Kusanagi, or do these players
Backdash by Lex gets to burn out? Okay. But they have to fix this production. This has been kind of weird because the production has been all over the place. I don't know if it's for the Japanese broadcast. I heard that one was a lot more cleaner, but whoever's running the English stream, it's been weird because they've had plenty of mishaps. Okay, so now they fixed it.
Good here for Kusanagi because that's what I mean. He needed
No, they still
something to
haven't fixed
happen,
it.
and that might do the trick. It's not the CA version. But
They're not gonna fix this. So they have Lex on the wrong side.
Situation. It would have been really like it would have to been Lex messing up in order for Kusanagi to come back in that situation.
well, yeah, I mean, from the jump, it just feels that Kusanagi's just been out of character. And he's just been trying to find these little pockets of inspiration.
Wait, actually, no, they
himself,
fixed it.
to build up on it.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Again, but against this group and the characters in this group, it's like you be
No, they
ready.
did not fix it.
They'll let you know about it.
Because yeah, they have him on the wrong side. Lex is on player 1 side. Kusanagi's on player 2 side. But they have Kusanagi on player 1 side. And it's
Ryu needs the Denjin charge to make the fireball a little bit more
yeah, they're not gonna fix this.
in with the parries as well, but you're not always gonna get the perfect parry. And he gets a Hashigeki there, trying to burn down that drive gauge.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Played against Angry Bird. I think Angry Bird got all the perfect parries.
I know, right? Just how you feeling on the day.
But Lex
I
just
hope
brings
next
the
year
action up a
Capcom
little
Cup is
bit
actually
there
first to
to
3.
stop Kusanagi from trying to approach with the fierce.
But
He's trying to get the Sandfish drive rush cancelled, but he's always trying to whip punish. I want him to try and whip punish with
I show.
speed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan
I
Fierce.
really want, there's a
Back
couple of
from.
moves Lex has been whiffing, and I want you to build your confidence back by just getting the whip punish. Don't get the maximum damage, just get a sweep, get a knockdown, and we'll build from there. Because you need to tell
Oh, I still have all that stuff that I saved in my Amazon cart. Because I was just waiting for my Amazon gift card to come in so I can use it to buy like that Naruto rug.
His way to kind of fight through this neutral, and I think sweeps are a great idea.
They're a great start, I promise you that. There's a perfect parry there in the crouching meeting kick, and he will get a lovely conversion.
I can order it right now and it'll come in on Saturday.
Again, it's just going on out of the frying pan and into the fire here, and he's going to try and throw him, maybe not.
But I still need to kind of
Lex
order a
stays
bed
on the stage
too.
right now. What a punish counter!
That is -6 on block, I believe. That so back kick, so lovely stand light kick.
And I need some, I do need some curtains as well too.
And put Cloud9's Lex at match point here. Kusanagi, man, we need to turn this around.
Yeah, Kusanagi, he's been very disappointing this cup.
Just a bit more jumps. That's kind of how Junior Ross got the upper hand on Lex. A lot of jump heavies.
And there's a stand heavy kick there. Couldn't get the cancel from that standing light kick because I know he's very good at getting that special cancel on the stand light kick into the flash kick. Normally, Lex. Hey,
So my my
there we
polls
go.
kind of got messed up. My predictions. Except this one. I think this one is fine because I picked Shuto to come out of winners and Angry Bird to come out of losers. And so that is very much still in play. Junior Ross might screw that up, but I do think Shuto or Angry Bird is going to come out. Both of them, Angry Bird and Shuto, are both at 3-1. Junior Ross is also at 3-1 as well. So I believe where Punk and Tokido. Punk, I believe, is second in his pool. He lost to. I watched the set yesterday. I mean earlier today, because I normally whenever I go to sleep, I get up and then I try to watch the rest of the CPT that I miss.
Yeah, it's just massive damage. He's got one of the more damaging overhead combos in the game because of that.
Yeah, 100%. Ryu hits like a truck, and there it is. Okay, we're starting to see the perfect.
I want to try to stay up for the full top 16. What I might do is I might go to bed early, and then I might take a nap midday, so we can stay up for the full Capcom Cup. Because I expect it to be till 5, where it ends.
There you go. What you called out in the very first game, Sherry. Kusanagi's done it again. Fantastic. He's finding his rhythm again.
Yeah, definitely looking way more comfortable in the neutral, especially introducing more OD fireballs.
Because I would rather watch it live than wait for it, than watch it on the VODs.
It's kind of in a tough spot right now because this is where
So I'm gonna do, once again, go to bed early,
we're seeing a bit more movement coming
and then I'm probably around like 5 or 6. I might take a nap, and hopefully I can stay up till like 5.
See how he goes with this one. There you go. Always love a good
Because like I said, around this time I get super tired because I go to bed and then I get my I go to bed, and then I get up early, like around 8 or 9, depending. Mostly I've been getting up at 8.
Well, Lex can still turn this around, but like you said before, he needs to regain control of the neutral.
Back throw.
Put himself in these conducive positions to try and
All right, Lex is throwing sonic booms.
Because remember, Kusanagi is trying to get that perfect parry into the
yeah, that perfect parry's the jump, perfect parry to sweep.
Once he gets the next perfect, I think he will do another jump roundhouse.
Okay, I'm happy to see. Kusanagi's just playing spoiler here because he cannot. Oh, what a shimmy! He tried to go for a shimmy. He tried to end him. What a conversion! He's spinning for the level 3. Yep.
This is a very big choice here from Lex. Let's see if takes us to the final
Jamie.
round, and it will do so. Very good.
Almost half the cast.
The exact calculated damage, because I wasn't sure, especially with the combo starter, if that was going to take the round there, Sherry.
From the counter hit?
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I mean, that super is a very disrespectful super. He has his boot to your chin. It feels like it should kill you.
Hey, this is why Lex is the
It's like Xiao Hai has played a bunch of different characters. Maya's actually been used in the cup.
Okay,
Nephew used her. Old King used her, and Xiao Hai used her.
Well, I think Lex is going to have to try and do a drive rush at some point. Yeah, there you go. Switch it up. It's
So Terry's been used. Obviously, Ryu and Kyle. Right here. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Recovered enough, but gets clipped by the Fierce again. This is where Kusanagi shines. He's gonna
Yeah, Ed, Aki, Broski and Saul play Aki. And of course Fudo and Diver plays Ed. Basically that whole group with Mr. Crimson and Mina RD, that's an Ed group. There's like 3 or 4. There's like 3 Eds in that group, I believe. 2 or 3. Yeah, this is it.
And that is going to be the end of Kusanagi's journey here in Capcom Cup, because that was his only game of the day. And
he's done.
Not the
Man, I said I wanted one of them jackets.
Fans of Kusanagi wanted there, but Lex, he's being the Lexecutioner.
I hope Capcom Cup is back in Japan again. I think it should just stay in Japan.
Confused a little bit, but you know, Jammers was there to save me. He had the recognition on who was where at what with drive meter, but yes. Unfortunately, that burnout situation in the very last round was just the worst position you could possibly be in against Lex with his level 2 out, and you sitting on no super bar either. That, again, was a checkmate from so long ago.
It's March.
You got 2 choices to make.
So it's warm a little bit.
Into a good situation for him, or do you want to drive reversal him away?
Punish.
Creates a very similar distance, and then he'll just do the same stuff that he was planning to do anyway. So you're just delaying the
Sonic.
But I gotta give
Kusanagi
an extremely shaky start to this set, but slowly but surely coming back in the stride.
It was a surprise for me. I think I picked him to come out of the group. For him to go 0-1. Who did I pick to come out of this group? I know my predictions are cooked. Most of them are.
Medium boom, light boom, and then we never really saw a perfect parry again into the same thing we saw in game 2. So really got to give these guys their credit for the adaptation, not only just in terms of how they can punish things, but their spatial awareness as well.
Exactly, and as you mentioned,
but it's kind of hard to predict this group. Predict who's coming out for the most part, especially when you're playing a first to 2. And Tokido's he's 1-2 right now. I picked him to come out of winners, and I picked Kakeru to come out of losers. It looks like Kakeru's definitely coming out of winners. I knew for a fact Kakeru was coming out of that pool. Tokido, I wanted to believe, but man, does Tokido do pretty bad at Capcom Cup outside of 2017. Where's Daigo? Not at the house.
3-1, Lex 2-3. So Lex is gonna play. No, I don't think Lex is done. So the other 4 remaining players.
Yeah, Lex is.
Can mess up Angry Birds Day.
Yep.
Janino, Ras,
so I told you.
So this is the game we need to watch.
Yeah, whoever wins this gets in. Whoever wins, they get into the pool.
Out at the top spot. This might actually determine it. We will see here second and third place. This is just a hypothetical, of course.
Okay, if he wins, I don't know.
He's going to be more focused on this than his game at the moment anyway.
Yeah. If Shuto wins,
whether or not he makes it out in winners or losers.
Now,
Mina,
this is what I was saying about before when
he's still in it.
Yep. It's like, that's not idealistic
Yeah.
if you want, but it's fine because this is the game you want to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to win.
What a driver's jab by Shuto. Back off. He's just playing. Yeah.
He's gone up against the titans of this
Yeah.
and these guys don't blink
Yeah,
twice
look
when
at
it comes to
the
punishing things.
oh, Shuto.
Yep, and that was a nerf that
Nope.
was introduced
Oh,
before, just so you
adamant
guys
flame
know.
heavy. This is gonna do a lot of damage.
Lots of
Akuma.
damage, especially with the adamant flame
Stand
starter.
fierce. That's death.
That was checkmate.
Into command throw.
He's gonna
That
get the Ocho throw.
I don't know if that does
And this is
build
my
more meter.
concern about Juninho Ras, because the two people that can exploit his bad habits, he's had to fight them today.
Yep.
Because if you put yourself in burnout prematurely,
Yep.
well, listen, they're some of the best in the world.
Stand light kick by Shuto gets the convert. Too clean. Yep. Very clean.
Definitely. I
Driver's
think
throw
this
tech.
might be a
Of course, he's looking at the back throw him. Shuto takes advantage, gets the Tatsu knockdown. Oh man, Shuto.
Akuma, I mean,
So he definitely was my pick to come out of this group.
And
He's just too
then he burned
good.
himself out just to get this damage in. He's doing
I remember
well right
his
now. He has
urine
some
for
options.
5
It's
was
not
definitely
good looking
clean. Oh,
if he ends up being on the
was
team
still
like he is
was.
Well,
Oh, that was a cross cut,
he's
but
not gonna
it got
get
the
to
fireball.
Konami yet because Shuto wants to get rid of him. He wants to get rid of him, but what Juninho needs to be careful is that stand light kick or that stand light punch drive rush.
Yeah, if he touches him once with the stand light kick, he's dead.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a convert by Junior Ross. He's dead.
The button into the level 3.
Level 3. Yep. He goes for the easy combo.
That's
Yeah,
completely fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? We don't have to be optimal. It's whatever ends
That's
the
the
round,
tournament
that was enough
combo.
to end the round.
That was the tournament combo.
He's gonna be at a temporary disadvantage, I like to call it, because he had to exhaust his super gauge.
I don't really necessarily think he's gonna be an advantage because Akuma is has low health.
I mean, this is again, this is
Or
what I
fierce,
think the Hooligan
Shudo,
has done against
stand light
Shudo,
kick.
because
I like the
Shudo
fact that
starts
Shudo,
out,
whenever he
walk
does the
back,
stand light
just in
kick,
case I
he's
hit
checking to see if it hits. Oh, the wall splat buff. That's the heavy fireball. Because that's the heavy fireball. Luke recovers in time to be able to punish.
Got to be very careful. Can't whiff another button, Juninho Ras, or
Yeah.
you're gonna lose the game. If you whiff a button, you're gonna lose the game.
Yeah, okay, nice throw tech by Junior.
Knows it as well. Perfect parries through the sandbox
Yeah.
as well. Shuto hasn't really used a demon flip yet either.
That's
Again,
interesting. There it goes.
he's on the guillotine.
No, he couldn't punish it. It's
Careful.
no, it's not his time. It's just his recovers in fast. That's the heavy one.
Some false intelligence. I think he can play some neutral.
Oh, what a strong DP in the level 3. It has death.
It's gonna be scaled, but I don't think it matters.
No, not at all.
Oh, it does.
That does matter. Wow.
Okay. And that's gonna be the round.
Oh,
anyway.
okay,
The
yep.
chip sequence.
That was an insane sequence by Shudo.
Akuma, I believe,
He did stand fierce,
characters where if they do an anti-air at the start of the
crouching
combo,
fierce
then
cancel,
scale to like 8.
and to crouch a fierce
Wasn't quite sure,
heavy flame.
but then,
Kept it tight. That was crazy.
was the fact that Juninho decided to jump there as if he had
And more people are showing up today.
several times before that.
It's true, but Juninho Ross is the jump god to me. He is
Yeah,
the
gut punch for the
jump
win.
god. So well against Lex and all the other matchups he's played up so far against Soul.
That
There's a
right
lot
there
of jump
was
hits, there's a lot of jump
very,
hits.
very
He
good.
does have that good timing. And honestly, that DP.
So if Shudo wins, since he comes out in
trying to
winners,
play the
like
people
I
on the
predicted
ground.
correctly.
I don't want to say I'm surprised, but that was an incredible DP.
I predicted him and Angry Bird to come out.
Well, it was good confidence
So-
as well because the super turns from like a 8-frame super to a 2-frame super if you connect from a DP. That's why he gets the cinematic here.
Yeah, I think even if Angry Bird loses the match, he should still come out losers, which my prediction for this bracket would be correct.
I don't think he can DP either. Yeah, he can't. No way.
Uh,
That was an expensive, safe way to get out of the corner, but
nah.
Okay.
I don't think you could DI that. You used to be able to DI that, but I think Luke recovers fast enough to where he can DI you back. So yeah, he's not doing the perfect berry.
perfect parry. Yeah, well
Okay, so
done.
now that one. No, that's not gonna kill.
Oh,
Whoa,
this
whoa.
is huge. This is massive. And he squandered the opportunity. Oh, Janino, he squandered the opportunity. What is going on?
Tried to be a little too optimal there with the back roundhouse.
Dude, just stand fierce or crouch fierce. Don't make life hard. It's hard enough as it is. VI.
Okay, yep.
Nice parry there.
Don't burn yourself out, please no. Oh, and he walked into a very up-close Hadouken there from Shuto, and he's looking to book his place into the top.
That's punishable.
This result will help him.
Yep.
Hypothetically speaking, at this point anyway.
Yeah, if he wins, he's going to be in the top 16.
Yeah, that was not a well-spaced.
Oh, that was for the throw bait. Now goes for the throw. You see him adapting and changing what he's doing in real time. That is what a top player does. Gets to whiff punish. Is he going to throw loop him? No, he's not. He's just going to pressure. He's going to do level 3. He has to do level 3.
He's going to have to do the level 3.
Yep.
100%.
Told you. He has to do it.
Get that drive meter back because you don't want to be close to burnout. And you get put into a situation
And
actually going to do a meaty on Shuto here.
he tried to do a meaty.
Does have access to Raging Demon.
Fireball.
Be careful about the drive rush cancel demon if I were you.
Like the perfect parry here.
Yeah,
I think he tried to. Yep, he thought it was coming. Yep.
He's gonna combo into the Raging Demon anyway, and we are gonna get Shuto getting that 2-0 victory and getting closer to that top 16.
Hold on, he does the Tokido. No, come on, man, stop that. Tokido did it first. He copied. He copied Tokido.
On the loser side here, but hey, hometown hero Shuto working the magic, baby.
Yeah, he's in. There's a lot more people here.
I think that's the
CR way. Because it's a Thursday.
In this matchup. And as you had mentioned, you really cannot.
But that SFL day is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, like that venue is going to be packed for the SFL finals.
It is way easier to whip punish, and that is kind of what he relied on.
Yeah.
A lot preemptive strong, trying to catch whether whip punish or counter hit.
Tokido does not use. But yeah, that essentially makes Tokido, not Tokido, Shudo. I'm pretty much guaranteed is coming out of winners because he beat Angry Bird earlier. I think they go by set first and then they go by game differential, or they might go by game differential. But yeah, that was clean right there. That right there, that I'm stealing that. If I know it's gonna kill.
I think there was too many holes for Shuto to exploit. Like you said, in the neutral, in the corner. He definitely deterred a lot of Juninho Rass's defensive decision making, Shuto. And then of course, once he actually utilized that level 3 to make sure he doesn't go in burnout like you said, but you give Shuto now access to the second Super Art 3, which is the Raging Demon. And once the drive rush comes into play, there's about 6 or 7 different ways he can go into the Raging Demon. And he thought he was actually going to do a button Raging Demon, that's why he jumped, but Shuto said the safer way is just to combo into it. That's what people do forget. You can combo into Raging Demon in this game.
Yeah, you can combo to Raging Demon, and yeah, you put yourself in a 50-50 in that situation again. When you allow Shuto to activate Critical Art, when he has that meter, you have to guess
+4. Actually, Angry Bird might be able to come out.
Shuto is at 4-1 right now.
Yes.
Angry Bird has the possibility to get to a 4-1 as well if he beats Soul here. Soul is at 2 apiece. So, right, all eyes are on Angry Bird and his fixture at the moment.
Correct. This next match is going to determine whether or not Angry Bird makes out in winners or losers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He has a game differential.
Wins, it's still tied, I think, with Shuto, but
it's tied, but he had the game differential. Yeah, the plus advantage.
If Angry Bird gets a 2-0 here, he's fine. Like, if he just gets a 2-0 here, the 2-1 we'll have to double check with our production team because they did say there's a couple of mathematical theories that can pan out here. But hey,
so Angry Bird just needs the 2-0. Angry Bird, eat boom. Eat boom. Angry Bird got Japanese fans? Where's my Japanese fans?
So should I, but here we are. Alright, these guys are doing a button check just at the moment here. And again, Angry Bird, I cannot eulogize this man enough. What he has done, what he has accomplished. He has the opportunity to become closer to accomplishing something new in only the second competitive year of Street Fighter 6. But again, Soul, the guys mentioned it, the host mentioned it at the start, 19 years of age. playing on one of the biggest stages he'll ever probably get in his video game career.
How many birds we got?
Because again, I think it was a slow start for Soul.
He just got Angry Bird and Big Bird.
Once he had that performance against Shuto, he's been cooking.
What's funny is I think there is a second bird too. There's a second Big Bird.
Here's the thing, he's got to be careful because Angry Bird likes to play broski a lot religiously online.
Right
Whenever they
there.
get together at events offline as well. So he's actually well versed in
Yep.
this matchup. He actually mixes between Ken and the Kuma, but he said in this environment today, it will strictly be the Ken.
The run council gets in.
You know, whether or not you would play Kuma in this matchup. Because I was talking about, you know, the recap from Shuto versus Soul. And I do think Ken is a better pick because he also has more health, generally speaking. And
Sure, you
he
can.
does a lot of damage, especially when you are poisoned.
Crew Fate, get him off you. Yep. Stand fear. Oh, what a shimmy. He's gonna throw him. No, shimmy again.
Yeah, and we watched the
Shimmy
earlier
again,
matches
bro.
when he
Angry
was
Bird.
when he was
What is
playing
he
Junior
doing?
Ross, he actually struggles against being rushed down. And I think that is a style that works very, very well for Angry Bird. So if he's able to keep the offense on, I don't think Soul's going to have a chance.
Well, what's happening I'm noticing right now is he's disciplined on defense to not tech when Angry Birds initiate offense, but where his throws are whiffing is where he needs the throw to kind of turn things around, and Angry Birds punishing him for that. So Soul's got very
Angry Bird going for the throw game. Yes, he is. Beatty, yep.
As every character in this game, but what a crouch short from Soul, just a counter hit, built some space between himself and Angry Bird. Okay, side switch.
That's the Angry Bird special. I understand why he did it.
But I know he's untainted talents to drop the puddle around so it can stay around a little bit longer. Get that burn out here. Let's see if Angry Bird is
Wait, what is he?
Hail Mary level 3 or convert into it somehow. Because Angry Bird is very difficult to stun when he's in burnout.
Okay, Soul so ready with the anti-air, but look at all the poison just slowly depleting his health. Stuck in the corner.
Yep. That should be death.
Yep. Into the level 1.
Here you go. Gonna have to spend it. Deadly implication. Doing the work here, exhausting the options. Now this is a character where it's like you squeeze every bit of damage out because the reward is there. And like you said, the Toxic Blossom tacking on the poison there.
Did it? Oh.
Substantially.
Tags. Oh.
He did have to spend 3 bars just to get that, but we do see
Yeah.
that he was able to build another super bar.
Low in the level 3? No level 3?
Because long combos help with super meter build.
Level 3?
To do that and help build
Wow.
to the next round. It's a good investment.
Huh.
Good interruption there.
Angry Bird. Interesting. They was gonna back throw him, put him in the corner, low forward.
Yeah, but Angry Bird's experiencing this situation, and again, you block, he's gonna get his complete recovery there on the drive gauge.
Yep. That beats that. Angry Bird, I think, might have been able. Oh, he tried to go for the frame trap.
He hasn't tested Angry Bird yet, Sherry.
Okay, I like that. Oh no, the level 2.
Yeah, he will burn him out. Good spot here, but again, please be careful of Run Shoryuken or anything.
Level 3. No, the level. What? Angry Bird. Why no level 3?
He hasn't got any. He's only got level 1, and that's not going to work. Yeah, he got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
He got overwhelmed, and because he wanted to actually force the burnout with that Super Art 2 before, you think Angry Bird is not going to be as belligerent as can be to get right back into the dogfight there and try and take that. That was such a close game 1 there.
Wow.
That really realized, I think it's Angry Bird who went to character select just to take a break. But I actually think Soul, that was such a smart level 2. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get, like, Angry Bird was not.
Look, Japanese fans, Angry Bird.
You kind of do want to back off. But Angry Bird was like, no, I am in there. He's going in there and started doing a whole bunch of Jin Rise just to apply the pressure and snuck in that Dragon Lash just to steal his plus frames back.
Well, here's the thing as well.
I've been consistently late. I'm also have a new setup.
You're an opponent this game. So utilizing that level 2 to force a burnout, it's good on the surface. Beyond that, that was a very big.
You don't see the new setup?
To him losing the game. That was actually a big catalyst towards that. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to like put my setup together. Jeez.
He just wanted to even himself out with his own burnout as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying he just didn't look beneath the surface because he wanted the burnout, right?
Yeah, be sub type of Grace.
Angry Bird had the resources, but right. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Okay, gets right back in there, misses the shin kick from the Jinrai.
What side is I'm still not even finished. Well, I'm finished with my upgrades, but I haven't finished the rest of my setup, like my room and stuff like that.
Dragon Lash there for the side switch. There's the throw. He can get another throw in there.
To the driving mechanic, maybe.
He's not teching, dude.
No bite on the shimmy. Does get caught by the OD poison ball, whatever it's called. Okay, escapes.
Low, and that's not going to be dead just yet. Careful! Fireball trap, and he wasn't expecting it. He did the neutral jump. Angry Bird said, let me run in and burn your skirt real quick.
Yeah, unfortunately, checkmate situation for Soul because that run DP was coming regardless for the chip. Okay.
Good
Oh,
block.
Angry Bird.
By many of those extra Yukins in this set, so he's had a very good
Instant gratification.
That's plus 3 on there, that drive rush back.
He said we need fast content, instant gratification.
No punish on the whiff.
Hey, my content's like a slow cooked meal. Now I can finally get back to making content. I will be dropping
DI was so far away.
In this stream. I will be dropping a video for the top 16, a short. Basically my top 5 moments. The top 16. So I can get back into actually making videos again.
Take the victory, a solid 2-0, which means he should be top of the group and get into winner's side top 16
Well,
for tomorrow there. My man doing the business.
My prediction was correct, but
he didn't make it out. So this is a big improvement here.
Angry Bird is in winners and Shudo's in losers. I said Shudo in winners, Angry Bird in losers.
Very, very valiant effort here, but it was
Shudo just had to beat Soul.
That was your last game.
That bird, yeah, that bird was cooking. Shudo had to beat Soul, and Shudo lost to Soul. Shudo lost to Soul on a very
on the big stage. Huge shout out to Soul. I mean, he
specific situation.
Kudos to him. Unfortunately, he is definitely out, and that, again, like you mentioned, Angry Bird is going to make it out in winners.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, had a very good start. I think what happens is wherever Soul tried to do, I think Angry Bird felt like it was 2 steps ahead. So it's like, okay, because of the familiarity he has in this matchup, it's like I said before, even if he feels he's in burnout, I can confidently defend against this stuff because I've faced Broski many times, I've studied this, etc., etc. But I've got to give Soul credit for baiting not only Shoryukens, but being disciplined on defense in the corner to not tech, right? But even then, that's a clear indication to me is I can just bully you in various other ways, right?
Yeah.
Which that's what allowed Angry Bird to kind of build that momentum. And it also makes you as a defender more scared because you're like, please stop throwing me.
Yeah.
Please, please.
I mean, that's the name of the game, right? You're either going to get throw looped or you're going to get shimmied, or even in that very last interaction with Soul, he didn't even go for the tech. He actually did a delayed stand jab, but you're already looking for a sort of shimmy, right? So Angry Bird was ready with the punish counter low forward, and look at that. Angry Bird 4-1, but plus
4-1 plus
so
7. Dang, he dominated the group.
Over Shuto, who is only plus 4 points. So that does mean Angry Bird is going to make it out in winners. Shuto is going to make it out in losers.
Yes, indeed. I've got to give credit to, the whole of this group here, because this was another one of those tough groups. But as you can see,
honestly, I think what they should have did was they should have made the head-to-head count first and then the game differential. But
team reject in the winner side of the top 16. Shuto, he will be on the loser side there with that +4 differential. Juninho Ras almost got out of this group. Almost got out of this group. But hey, we need to head on over to the interview to talk to the qualifying players.
Congratulations on coming first in the group. Started out rocky. でまず聞きたいのはですね、勝った感想とかも聞きたいので、はい、聞いてみます。So, how do you feel about your performance? Obviously started out slightly rocky with the Shuto set not going your way, but then after that you delivered, as we saw on the screen, +7, not a score to be sniffed at. How are you feeling right now?
I'll be completely honest. I thought I'll not make it out of group stage. I'm really serious. I thought
I hear you.
Because in FT2 I'm very bad.
with these ads,
So it's good to.
oh, you can just skip the ads.
Of course.
And I think I'm lucky.
They're not like where you can't skip them.
Which costed him the winners.
Then yeah.
So I think I got lucky. The winners is lucky.
As long like Twitch, you'd be like 2 minutes.
選手に聞いてみましたら、やっぱり2先はすごい下手って自分で言ってて、なんか
That's one good thing about YouTube is it's only like 15 seconds and you can just skip the ad. Twitch, you can't skip them.
本当にもうグループから出られないのかと思って、もうグループから抜けることができて、とても運が良かった。すごい。
Now I know on Twitch that's how you make your money. Yeah, Reinhardt, his Japanese, he's very good. His Japanese is very good.
Man, the crowd here is amazing. Since I'm reject, everybody's cheering for me as one of their own. So it just feels amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, I just love all the fans, man. I just love all the fans.
He say he's reject. They cheer on him. They say, where my Japanese fans at? Especially the fine honey. You know, where my the fine honey would be. You know, my little sign. Go Nerd, call me.
で、これからシュート選手とちょっとおしゃべりをしたいところです。グループから抜けてまずはおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
自分のプレーなんかやっぱり思い出して考えるとどう感じるんですか？自分のプレー。
What do you think about his play?
昨日も一昨日もあったし。
What about he thinks about his play?
やっぱ自分の中でこれじゃないなっていう自分のプレーが結構焦っちゃってて。
はい。
So he's asking him about his play. You know, your boy knows a little bit.
その1日目2日目の反省を生かして、まあ今日はうまく調整できたなって自分でもいい内容だったなと思えたんでよかったです。
はい。So I asked Shuto about his gameplay. You know,
Told you.
We've had 3 days of group stages. He's been able to analyze his play over there.
What did I tell you? I told you. He asked him about his gameplay.
Didn't feel that he was able to deliver himself.
Can't tell me that my rough translation skills aren't on point. I told you.
続いてそうみんなまあファン見てくれてる友人や家族やとか友達と見てくれてる皆様には一言お願いしたいんですけど。
そうですね。やっぱカップコンカップ優勝する上でウィナーズ抜けっていうのはすごい大事で、そこをすごい意識してたんですけど、アングリーにウィナーズ取られてしまって。すごいまあそこは残念ではあるんですけど、ルーザーズでも優勝できるっていう自信というか。はあるんで、このまま引き続き明日も頑張ります。応援お願いします。
So
everyone here heard in Japanese. I'll just translate in English for you guys. So Shuto said he was really serious about getting top spot. He wanted that first place in the group, but unfortunately, just beating Angry Bird wasn't enough because Seoul got that W and put him into second place, and so he gave Angry Bird a friendly hug there because he knows that that's the only reason he's in second place. But even though he's in the losers bracket, he's going to try his very best and aim for the top spot and try and snatch that very coveted Capcom Cup 11 trophy. So that's it from me here. We're going to head back to the desk momentarily after I translate back in Japanese. それはそれでインタビューコーナー一応というところで終了となりまして、後でまたインタビューがありますので、その時にもよろしくお願いします。実況に移りましょう。ありがとうございます。さようなら。
Wise words there from both the combatants. I've been around Angry Bird long enough, so when he starts an interview and he says honestly, it's going to be followed by I was lucky. That's the default line he's going to say.
The humbleness. He's just a humble person.
Listen, he gets the job done when need be. But that will conclude it for Group H. But before that, I must thank the people that make Capcom Cup as good as it is and able to run. So we got to give a good shout out to our guys over at
I wanted to.
Collectibles, ladies and gentlemen. Storm Collectibles.
I need to give me a couple of them Street Fighters collectibles, but
which makes high quality officially licensed collectible action figures and specializes in fighting games.
Because I want to put some of them in my room for decoration, but I'm pretty sure those things cost like $50 per action figure. They got Fei Long, they got Cammy from Street Fighter 5, they got Alpha Ken, Alpha Ryu, they got Street Fighter 6 Ryu, they got Street Fighter 5 Ken, they got Street Fighter 5 Akuma. Bro, they got Street Fighter 2 Akuma. They got Hot Ryu. They got Street Fighter 5 Alex. Street Fighter 5 Chun. They got Borderug.
Big thank you to one of our sponsors in Storm Collectibles.
Yes, beautiful. I want one of their. They need to make a Sea Viper collectible. Just saying. Just saying. I haven't seen one. But anyways, wrapping up.
Where are the bookies?
That is the end of Group H.
Drop the bookies.
The second group of today. We have 6 more left. 4 players are determined into the top 16 already. And if I'm doing my math right, we have 12 players left that need to be determined. So make sure you do not go anywhere because you do not want to miss this action. There is so much good Street Fighter coming.
So my, like I said, my prediction for that poll was correct, but it was incorrect. I had the order flipped. Both my players made it out. Let me see. I think I'm encoding in 2600, but Yeah, how's the stream? How's the stream quality? Can y'all hear the volume really well? Is everything good? Why is it? Oh, that default to that. That should be. Let's see sonar.
Monster Hunter Bridge.
Osaka, Kansai, Japan.
Show me what you have.
Of course, they're gonna play the Mai trailer. But yeah, we got a new setting. We got 1440p unlocked. I would stream in 4K, but it makes no sense for me to stream in 4K. I have the internet and the abilities to stream in 4K. Yeah, how's the audio? Is everything good?
Here comes a new challenger. Mai wins.
Huh. Okay. You got the robot. I got the koi. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this up. So yeah, for Pool H, I had Shuto and Angry Bird coming out. For Pool G, which just finished, I believe, that's the Knuckle Dew pool. Both of them came out, but Shuto was in losers and Angry Birds in winner. This is my my Capcom Cup official predictions. I wanted to do a video. This one might be cooked. Kakeru's coming out. I put him in losers. I was gonna put him in, when I first did this group, I was gonna put Kakeru in winners, but I wanted to believe in Tokido. But I should just went with my gut and put Kakeru in losers. Go winners. I put VX Bao and Ida. Yeah, both of these players aren't coming out. I wanted to initially put Broski. I was like Broski and winners, and I really heavily thought about Blaze too. But Broski choked that away, so I don't think he's gonna be in winners. Full E Mina Fudo. This one's looking on track. I probably should have put Fudo in winners because I like Fudo's just like that. Zian, I put him in losers. I wanted to, He's coming out of that pool too. Lashar, that pick might be cooked. So you got Juicy Joe and Xiao Hai. Juicy Joe was another player that I was looking at picking up too, putting in. $900 XTX. This is the first time that I had an all AMD build. I don't know how I feel. So I got an all AMD build. AMD actually stepped up their game for that dope. You got 3 minutes. Starting soon. So yeah, Punk and Phenom can still come out. Salvatore, he's 2-1, but he has the game differential. Punk is is 2-1, but he's sitting tied in third with Phenom because of the game differential. Itabashi Zangief is at the bottom, so is Hot Dog. But Group A is setting up to be a good finish. Group B. NL, Noah. The homie Todokai is in consideration for coming out of Group B. I was actually, I wanted to pick him. I really heavily thought about picking him. They got the Capcom Cup jackets. T-shirts. Can somebody buy me a jacket? Nihongo.
Capcom.
I should have got those inner earbuds. In-ins. I might take these back and get those in-ins.
カプコンカップ11
Because those endings, I think I like them better in it. In it, I do like no.
It's time for the player entrance.
I do like having the Airbus instead of having the headset now, because earbuds. Yeah.
All the way from Belgium, it's the Hawk, Takamura!
香港の熱き魔剣
And here he is, all the way from Hong Kong. It's the Infernal Hound, Hot Dog!
ベネズエラの救世主サルバトーレ
The man who's never to be underestimated. It's the savior of Venezuela, Salvatore!
ぐるぐるご案大監督いい魂残業
Next up, the Command Grab Master. It's the meal ticket. Itabashi Zangief!
C アルファ
Representing FlyQuest, it's the Evolution World Champion, none other than the Alpha Pong!
そうですね。そしてまあ3日目ともなると、もう海外のねプレイヤーにもたくさんの声援がね、客席からのはいいですね。
それはそうですよね。からですよ。最後の予選で、
そう
これから
明日にね。
16はやっぱりここまで来るの行きたいですよね。
行きたいけど厳しい。
厳しい。
誰が勝ち残るのか。そうステージにはこのグループ A で戦う6名の選手に来ていただきました。この6名で総当たり戦を行っていき、本日が最終日となります。
So that is the lineup for Group A. You see these 6 members on your stage. 2 of them will be qualifying for the top 16 tomorrow.
明日に生き残れるのは上位2名のみ。今一度ステージの選手たちに大きな拍手をお送りください。
Massive round of applause to the gentlemen on stage. All, of course, amazing, talented players, but unfortunately, there can only be 2 that make it up from this group.
それでは選手の皆さんはスタンバイをお願いいたします。
All right, players on standby at the ready. Thank you very much.
そしてこの熱い戦いをさらに盛り上げていただく実況席にお渡ししたいと思います。実況席の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
To call the amazing action to come, we now hand over to the caster's desk. Let's get to it.
And we're back with more Capcom Cup action. Brother, this is the most, for me, electric group in terms of what is in contention.
Okay.
Only one is out, but all 4 remain. We'll see who makes it through. We got the Alpha in the building, the Glizzy Gladiator, and more in store. My name is
What, who?
I am joined with Jammers. Yeah, you heard me, baby.
What?
I'm
What'd
sorry.
you say?
I gotta call him the Glizzy God. He's no longer a gladiator. He has risen to the occasion. Hot dog and more are in store for this group.
How long have I got with this guy?
All day, baby. It's me and you.
Is it how long? Is it 45 minutes?
Yeah,
Is that how much I got to
Bro, yo, pause. He said Glizzly.
A long 45 minutes. Anyway, all right. We're
Glizzy
going to take a
Gobbler.
look at the players in Group A.
All right, Punk.
Because it is about to go down, as St. Cola said. It's been too long since myself and him have been on here for the commentary. But yes, a lot on the line here. Unexpected. This was a tough fixture, but unexpected because Salvatore was a name that people were not talking about before Capcom Cup 11 started. And by the end of this, now he's thinking, I could get out of this group. But his fate is in his own hands. This is what the fixtures are looking like right now. We're going to be kicking things off with Hot Dog 29 going up against Punk. But then if we look at this table, just as St. Cola alluded to, man, this is looking rough because no one is safe. Itabashi only has one game today, and that's against Salvatore. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to everybody else. It's all up in smoke, isn't it?
Up in the air. We could have that EVO champion fall the wayside or making it through. Who knows? Takamura's been playing hot. Hot Dog understands how important it is right now for every game to be picture perfect. And speaking of that, I feel like at this point, all these players understand that every game, not just the matches in totality, but every game matters. There's going to be maybe some differentials coming through. Who knows? We talked about how there could be those ties at some point. I don't want to go down to that. I want to see all the matches on the stage right now. But as you alluded to, a lot of surprises with Salvatore. Also, let's go to that first match. So let's actually talk about Hot Dog and Punk. For Hot Dog, for me, talking with him on the first day, before everything had happened, he was like, yeah, I'm good against Cammy. Then he got cooked, smoked, seared, and served up. Now, he's like, okay, this is a difficult matchup. Maybe this does kind of suck. So I want to see a different sort of anti-air sort of situation. He mentioned that he wasn't going for air-to-airs that much. Crouch Fierce wasn't coming out enough. Obviously hard against Cammy, but you have to have more anti-airs than Psycho Crusher. And maybe we could see the DJ possibly. That is a good pick on paper.
He can do it, but I think for me, just to summarize it real quick, I think Hot Dog's own strategies have let him down. And because they were letting him down in day one, I think he's being a bit stubborn on himself because it's like, well, I know this works, I believe in it. Because like we said, since the December patch, Bison's in a pretty good spot. A lot of the players' opinions on Bison has changed, arguably the best in the game, depending on who you ask. But he's been over-reliant on the regular Psycho Crusher.
Yes.
Amplification from the bomb, as you talked about before with the anti-air situation. But dude, we can't play around now. If you have to go back to the basics, the rudimentary style, so be it. But you're going up against the Alpha. Now, the Alpha, me and Ringe had a long chat about this group because Punk needs a win here. Everybody else needs it to be fortuitous to them for him to lose. But this is, I think this matchup is solely based on what Hot Dog does. We know how Punk reciprocates in the neutral. It's some of the best fundamentals I'll ever see in my Street Fighter lifetime.
100%.
But after this, when Punk has to go against Phenom, well, let's talk about that because Punk overcame a hurdle about not winning the big championships. He done that with Evo.
That's true.
Now there's another mental hurdle that we're not quite sure about. But hey, we tackle one problem at a time. It will be our callous dictator going up against our British espionage here. Hot Dog 29 going up against Punk. Hot Dog needs to ruin somebody's day.
Oh, yes, he do. Definitely wants to get through too as well. But Punk, as you mentioned, the hurdle of getting through some of these first few scenarios and really acclimating with the quickness is going to be key. And speaking of key, we talked about that neutral, how Punk is so fundamentally sound, already finding a crouch, making it confirm, heading up the corner, Hot Dog striking back. A little more active than what we saw on the first day, I feel, on defense.
Here we go, and he's going to get the conversion, and he's going to put the back fist combo on to drop the bomb, and he just respects the DP, and he does a regular Psycho Crusher anyway. Good clip of the airborne character there from Hot Dog, just backs away again. Not doing things in trepidation, he just needs to assess how Punk's going to react. Gets that whiff punish with the sweep.
All right.
In front. Ooh,
that's the round!
Oh,
That could have been the round!
Hot Dog, come on.
He's got the bar, he's got drive gauge bar at the bottom.
Nope. Checks the drive. Gets the throw. Oh, no, why did it jump? Okay, throw attack.
Level 1 to save him here. He might have to look for a heavy button.
X. Yup, Punk is gonna kill. Level 1.
And it will be
Oh, he didn't even need it.
Cannon spike to close that round. You've got to be careful in the neutral. I know he was trying to utilize stand medium kick a lot, but you've got to be careful, man. Cannon strike is a footsie tool for a lot of these Cammy players because it will punish kind of any limbs that are lingering out.
Sweet. Whoa. Jab. Perfect parry. Gets the bomb. Drive rush in. Gets the
2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, he's respecting it. I think he was paying attention to how flustered Punk was yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big punish.
Yep.
I think you got to get rid of him, but he's going to drop another Psycho Mine on there, and he's still respecting it. And that will work. That will work.
Yes, sir. It burns him out. What a smart option. Canceling into the super and kills.
He spit the meter, but it was tight. It was tight.
Hot Dog ties us up. But Punk in the third round, level 3, could be dangerous. That's a big amount of damage at the very end. Maybe a lead if he wants to. We'll see what he uses it for.
Well, Hot Dog's been whip punished too many times here, so he's actually going to threaten him with that super gauge and try and chip away as much as possible before he needs a fat combo. There's one grab, Hot Dog, you can't drive reversal. And he tried to escape, and this is what I was talking about. I think he's done.
Charge up DP level 3.
Let's find out, because that last hit does a 10%. Yeah, the Executioner should do it. That should do the trick.
Bam! Perfect! Going back with a break from Puck, and that's the problem. You spend all that bar in that second round, nothing to rebuttal with, or even have the idea with, too, as well.
But here's the thing, if he didn't spend the round, if he didn't spend the meter for the final round, we would be talking about the final round.
That's true, that's true. Like, when do you want to die?
Is it
right now or later on? In hospice?
a bison theme?
You pick.
Oh, no.
All right, so he's had, I think he's been too respectful of what Punk's doing.
Yep.
And I think Punk's realized, he's like, oh, he thinks I'm going to do XTP. I can wake up with a dive kick instead, or not do anything at all. So Hot Dog needs to actually get out of his own head, get some more confidence here. And I think he's going to have to do a drive rush overhead after Psycho Mine or something. Force the action.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit. I like that crouch
Nice. Short. Gets to low. Force the action. Yep, goes for the throw. Yeah. Send it. Overhead. Plus. No. Throw him. Throw him again. Is he going to throw loop him again? Nope. Does the
No drive rush cancel there from Punk. No whip punish on the stand media kick either. That is pretty difficult because this hurt box is not extended as much as other.
Oh, Punk! What a whip punish! Oh,
I didn't recognize your game, good sir. I'm sorry.
It's in the name, bro. It's in the god.
No anti-air. He's scared. He's got a hell attack. I'm pretty sure you were talking about with him as well.
Yeah.
He's not hell attacking.
I think he's trying to like initiate too much of that stamina.
oh my goodness! This is gonna kill. Oh, no, no! Punk tried to go for the reset. No, he didn't. He didn't drop the combo. He tried to go for the throw reset.
That was fantastic.
Punk has does that, but Hot Dog was just out of range.
Mental flow here.
Yes.
And if
Right.
he
Dive
tried to
kick.
overextend, that was not looking too good. So I like that he
What a
forced the lead
perfect
out of Punk.
stand fierce. Gets the bomb installed. Yep, stand fierce.
He's not going to do anything after the bomb's planted.
Wow, yeah, Hot Dog. Oh my goodness. Go for the bomb. What the heck?
If he gets a drive rush cancel, he's won. That's what he needs.
Drop back jab.
You're right. I see that bar at the bottom.
Yeah, Hot Dog is playing very safe.
There's a throw.
Gets a throw.
Try to force
Okay.
a burnout here, but Punk jumps again. That level 3 is ready and waiting. Oh, it was down.
It pu-
Dude, it was there. He could have charged Psycho Crusher anti-air.
That's the problem. I think he's trying to rotate too many options now.
Nice.
And now it's the throw, but
Blocked by
still
Punk.
in his favor right now.
They're playing this neutral game. Stand fierce. Plus, Hot Dog is playing very safe. Gets the Psycho Crusher light. Gets the shimmy. Punk be teching.
So what Hot Dog's been doing,
So what, Punk got killed by Salvatore because he was teching a lot. I don't know if it's just because he's nervous. He get like maybe nervous, so he just defaults to teching. But man,
Go for a throw, play neutral, and wait for the same sequence to happen again.
I like that much better than what he was doing before. Stan like it, look for maybe scissor kick, like a distance to do that, or maybe an air to air. He didn't initiate.
Psycho Crusher for the anti-air, but gets out. Sweep by Punk. Oh, misses the throw. Okay, yep. It's gonna be a bomb plant. I would like to see him go full send. Yep, please. Do something. Yep.
Oh, wow, that said punish counter. Wow. That said punish counter. I thought it wouldn't have been a punish counter there.
Hot Dog has shown that he does not want to.
This is going to be a perilous situation mathematically for Punk.
It's true. Punk might have to rely upon other people to get that win. That's not what you want to do. Not out of it just yet. Let's get the pick up off the spiral arrow. Not get with those jabs. I'm surprised Hot Dog wasn't able to tap that parry.
Oh, Puck is lucky. Puck is very lucky that Hot Dog is out of it. Oh, what a sweep by Puck.
Standing heavy kick has been whiff punished one too many times. He's got to switch up the tactics here and a back fist combo.
Perfect period. Okay, he went for the overhead. Level 1. That's not gonna kill.
That does no damage at
all. Bomb again. You might go for it. Just do an overhead. Do an overhead. I think you should do an overhead.
He was 2+.
Listen to jammers, bro.
Yeah, but this is the problem. I'm worried about Hot Dog's neutral. This is the final round. Once he
This.
gets one knockdown, you're going to try and run away from Crouch Fist. Probably going to get clipped.
Yep. And that steamrolling begins. Lack of defense here for Bison without that bar at the bottom.
Yeah,
Before he busts out super.
Gets the throw. Pull him in there again. And a kind of hit
Combo.
conversion. Here comes the bomb. Punk still hasn't DP'd yet.
No, he did it right. He did it at the wrong time. Fuck.
Oh my god, he's got all the resources.
Spin.
Why? No.
Fierce level 3. Victory. for Hot Dog.
Oh my goodness, bro. Why would you DP there?
Of all times to let that reversal rip. He waited the whole damn match.
That was the worst possible time to do a DP.
There from Hot Dog, and do you know what? I was just worried. Every time I saw the bomb planted, he tried to bait it every time. I said, he still hasn't done it. He still hasn't done it. Oh, man. And do you know what? That's the decision you make every single time.
Right, yeah. That interaction that you have to make when the bomb is on. What am I going to do after it? What am I going to do during it? Whatever it may be. Punk, I do feel like that same meter kick will start to get annoying when other tools were implemented. You mentioned the drive rush jabs, the initiation, just in general. That puts you in positivity if you are blocking right after.
Dang, bro.
Hot Dog continue to run his game as we saw, especially at the beginning. That was like the path to success, and he realized it as things were going on. And towards the end, a lot more initiation. Besides stand medium kick, and nothing after.
Well, Punk playing the fundamental aspect of the game was fine. The differentiating factor was indeed the bomb.
Yep.
It's how do you play around the bomb. He actually played around it really well. But again, like I said, Hot Dog was a little bit too respectful. Then when he started to come out of his shell and be a little bit more confident, a little bit more aggressive, we started to actually see Punk go toe for toe and dance with him.
Right.
And like I said, he hasn't DP'd yet. He hasn't DP'd yet. And then think about it, right? I don't blame that DP only because it was final game, final round.
Right. It hadn't been done the
Are
entire
you
time.
desperate for the frame advantage to continue to chip away at my health via throw loops or something else, right?
Right.
And again, the one time Hot Dog had to put the brakes back on is when Punk did a DP. Because that could have been a dive kick.
That's true. TK dive kick to get him not outside the corner, but further outside of the corner.
So the reason why I don't like that DP was because the situation where
Oh, because that was the first time he did this hard combo the first time.
this is something that I noticed about players. Whenever there's an opportunity to go for a direct path to victory, players tend to go for the direct path to victory. Because especially in situations like this, that XDP, the risk reward on that XDP was one in which that even if it did hit, it would be inconsequential. And so, Hot Dog, if he blocks, you're dead. So the balancing of the reward there for you doing that wasn't there. That's why I did not like that XDP. That's why I said it's the worst possible time to XDP. If he was gonna do that, he should probably did it earlier. Not when he has level 3 and he could explode you from doing the XDP.
Well known from a scene, people look down on you. They're like, "Oh, you haven't traveled. You don't know what it's like to be up on a big stage like this." And Salvatore did not miss on his first day, taking down Punk as a resounding start. Had been watching Punk, emboldened by Punk, and now is giving that same sort of energy out here. In the reverse, though, we see Takamura starting to get a hold of what to do with some of the neutral decisions. Versus Punk, he had some great moments. The tap parry, knew what to do with some of these ranges, but unfortunately couldn't close it out. Has to do so right now, still sitting kind of pretty comparatively.
Well, here's the thing. Some people may think that Salvatore came out of the woodwork. Well, guess what? I'd embrace it because he's actually in a very good position to try and emerge victorious out of this group here. Now, Takamura, I've loved him for a long time, man. Honestly, R.I.P. Keftaros, his brother would have loved this.
Of course. Seeing
him on this stage and really shining, because one of the best traits about Takamura is his strategy, unique strategies against top players. Now, he did mention before that because he has little to no information, decent information on Salvatore, he's just gonna have to learn on the job. And unfortunately, the probation period is 1 1st to 3. It's not, oh sorry, 1st to 2. It's not 3 months. So you're gonna have to figure this out on the fly. But the thing is, Takamura has unpredictable neutral.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's gonna work against someone like Salvatore. So we're actually gonna see how this unfolds. Now, I do think, I'm not sure what would be more favorable for Punk to get out of this group. If it's Takamura, I have to double check the mathematics here as well. But Salvatore, he's having a brilliant time in Group A. He stepped up to the challenge. Like I said, I don't think people were even expecting him to be in this position, but that's what Capcom Cup's all about, is the people you don't talk about that you should be talking about. And I want to give a big shout out to the South American community, because all of the South American players dispersed across the groups, they've all stepped up and they've surprised everybody.
And again, as we talk about, on this huge stage where they didn't get to travel as much or go to other CPTs as much, given the opportunity, the chance to dance out here, they've been doing nothing short of amazing. But I want to go back to the style of Takamura. You mentioned how he doesn't have that information. On the other hand of things, Salvatore, have you ever played as someone that paints a picture with punishes and beatdowns like Takamura? Remember, Takamura, he doesn't really lab out too many things. He finds things on the fly. That sort of game plan, that sort of game style could work out in a first or two.
Here's the thing. He's not afraid to try out very vital things for his playstyle on the front line. That's the best way to describe it here. But, hey, this is something he can't do because he's in second place while Salvatore is in first place. So
All right,
if he wants to
I'm
come
just
to that
adding
top
this
spot,
stuff to
you
my.
might need to play textbook just a little bit before things unfold and we can write the middle and the ending of this story.
Aye, ODDP, it's a drive rush. Nakamura with less bar right now. Looking for the toe tap right after. Perfectly spaced out these close range fireballs. Harder for him to react with the spin knuckle and try to get the dive kick. A little bit of back spacing right there for Nakamura for that fireball to land.
Well, Salvatore does like using that dive kick on defense in neutral as well. So Takamura is very, calculated with his buttons and spacing. I think he can actually get Salvatore to get hit by a fireball in the air like we did before. Or he might be able to show you can at some point.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Could be an anti-air.
Maybe.
Nasty pick up incoming. Salvatore has him up in the corner. Nothing after the jab. It's Takamura with the back throw right after, though. Jab and the DP waits for him to take to the skies and drops his ass down. Staggering the jabs every so often, hoping he's going to tap parry. Salvatore does not. Chills.
Careful with the button, Salvatore. I've seen these no-context parries just work out for Takamura. He has a very good sense
Oh,
of
look at
timing.
Takamura. Oh.
Really well.
Yeah, we saw it with Punk. I thought so much in terms of switching, the pace, the momentum.
Takamura.
Takamura right now is in the lead. All it takes is one crouching medium kick, one good jump, and one good dive kick to switch it up a little bit.
Oh, yo.
Hey, the jab, though.
Nope.
Boxer.
Takamura.
Is this some Mexican standoff at noon or something? These guys haven't moved or even pressed. The respect and discipline both those guys exhibited for those 2 seconds. Like I said before, the DP on the dive kick.
Ready with it. I mean, he trains with Phenom so often, you better be ready to anti-air those dive kicks.
Spatial awareness here, and no, okay, I think he's figured something out. Because he's not throw teching and likes to delayed crouch medium punch, as you mentioned before, he's going to try and catch that instead there, because Salvatore was looking to drive rush cancel that crouch medium punch, Cola.
That is Salvatore's favorite button, so Takamura's definitely been doing some selling, trying to delete that drive gauge with the heavy kick. Takamura, waits for him to come down, perfectly timed drive rush jab into the impact. Run cancel into nothing that jabs. Cross cut media, you'll take that trade, but you need to get yourself outside that corner. Salvatore getting hit with the ODDP. That was not true. Takamura knew what to do. First game to him.
All right, I'd say a good start for the both of them. I think Takamura is a little bit more prepared and has a stronger understanding of what Salvatore likes to do in defense, especially if you watch some of the tapes from the past 2 days. So he might actually play this game at times to YouTube video speed. We'll find out.
Takamura has him trapped up in the corner. This time the driver's jab happens. Salvatore, that's kind of been a thing for him, like as the games go on, as the initiator, nice and close, but there is the reversal here from Takamura, working out to get some distance.
I think he's 3 for 3 so far. There's been a lack of disrespect. Right now, okay. I'm not sure if that was a whole frame kill sequence, but it worked out anyway. Salvatore, low on drive gauge. He's going to get the button into the Dragon Lash Flame here. Is Takamura.
Drive rush break this time to the throw. I like that, Takamura. Try to go for something after that jab. This time Salvatore answering back.
Yes,
all right. We wait, we bait, we decimate. Kill him.
At some point, he is going to do spin drive smasher, but at some point he was literally going to have to pull the brakes and find out, because Takamura has been doing sure you can maybe after one button, maybe a drive rush cancel pressure sequence. So he has to figure it out on the fly, but then Takamura will pick up on that fantastic delay there on that drive rush stand fierce there.
The tick throw. Time the jabs, backs up, no answer right there, trying to tap parry. Maybe think a heavier button was coming through, or like a delayed dive kick, I'm not sure. But now he's the one caught up on the corner and whip punish.
I was looking at the wrong
Cannon spike.
Should do it for Salvatore if he gets the button again, but Takamura has other ideas. And he's going to get the counter hit conversion anyway.
Drop them all.
Listen, one's man's misfortune is the other man's coincidence. He actually said, oh, you dropped that? He said, no, I still got to follow up on Jinrai. I get that counter hit conversion there. And we're going at match point here for Takamura. What a serendipitous moment.
No matter what, we all die to Jinrai, but we also die to DPs. Unfortunately, karma comes for us all. Spiral arrow up into the corner. ODDP lets it rip to get some distance. No Oki, so he just gets a little bit of a run to get some distance outside that corner. Backs up, not going for the anti, knew it was a little bit shallow.
No DP there, the back jump there. Salvatore let an opportunity slip because he could have locked Takamura down in the corner there, Cola.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta keep. I feel like you gotta kind of pace yourself a little bit up in that corner, but definitely keep Takamura in there as much as possible. That strike though that Kemi loves to do, but so does Ken. He's in. There's a throw.
He needs a level 2 or level 3 to get out. He needs to get out of there, Salvatore. I'm not sure what he's waiting for.
Run. Find the exit sign. No answer. I'm surprised we saw Takamura duck down.
No, because I think he's trying to whip punish a button.
Oh, sure you can.
Okay. Focus in a different area. I feel it. Perfect parry and the punish right after. My favorite book, Shippu
Shoot right. Takamura.
Takamura. Performance there, solid stuff. So he puts himself.
Putting
I think
it.
It actually swapped their positions around on the table.
Yep.
Just from that fixture alone, but this is not done because Takamura still
I'm adding this stuff to my macros what I ate today, so I can figure out
all of these fixtures keep changing their positions on the table. It's like the stock market; they keep going up and down. They just keep changing. It's like you got
buy, sell, buy, sell.
Hey.
Try for impact. Anyway, Salvatore Takamura. You know, I really like that you saw so many different elements here from Takamura. Try press jab and the throw. He'd hold himself, and Salvatore tried to drop back and wait for something, and that just allowed Takamura to hit that drive impact we saw later in the game. And those reversals, even though one got baited, it was still enough to put Salvatore on the back foot. He kind of backed himself up, I feel like, too much. You've got to keep any player out here in the corner and figure out what is the way to keep them there, jail no bail.
Well, I think where Salvatore probably should have probably paid attention a little bit more is maybe try to do more defensive dive kicks or try something there. I think one thing that you spotted really well was there were times where it was
I don't know if Punk will be able to make it out of this pool.
And Takamura wasn't doing the simplest of anti-airs. But I think he was just focusing on what Salvatore is doing, right? Because he, with punish, delayed crouch and medium punch. He was looking for other buttons. So then he got empty jump into throws. So he gets the punish counter. But it's like it wasn't enough for him at that time. It's like we started something, but we couldn't shift to like gear 2, gear 3 in situations where we really needed it. And when you're looking for big damage, you look for them via combos. And if Takamura is shutting down your combo starters, you're not going to land those big combos at all, right?
That's true, that's true. Wasn't able to get started, unfortunately, but that, again, means that Takamura shifts up. And as we look at this bracket real quick, you see the 4 right there for Takamura on our screen. You can't see it right now, but there's a possibility of a mirror match coming up here for Punk versus Phenom in our third match. Sorry to give some spoilers. If it is the case, it might be. I saw Punk playing a little bit of that Cammy mirror match with Knuckle Dew, getting ready. Possibility of this happening. Do you think Phenom sticks it out if things go bad, or do you think Phenom sticks out just in general anyway?
Well, here's the thing. Let's break this down from the start, right?
All right.
Salvatore beat Punk yesterday in the Cammy mirror, and he put out the tweet saying, I think I might just have to get the Akuma ready because I can't do it. Now, I was talking to Ringe. We had a long discussion about this. Is before Punk's hurdle was he was one of the best, if not the best, but he couldn't win the big championships.
Yeah.
When he won EVO 2024, that weight was off his shoulders, as Rob TV alluded to. Now we think the problem is it mirror matches now? And if you are, remember, on paper and what he's done this season, you are the best player in the world. But the best player in the world needs to win mirror matches as well. If you're struggling against mirror matches, there's a problem. Now, we were talking about, is Punk going to use the mirror against Phenom here? I thought he probably wouldn't, depending on the hot dog result. But he has to do this now. And when these two have played, some would argue they have a very similar philosophy. Punk always beats Phenom.
Yeah, Punk normally beats Phenom.
If Phenom beats him here,
I
don't know what's going to happen, but Phenom does regret not preparing Bison for this group. He has said that before, but he's putting a lot of time and effort into the Cammy. So again, this is all to play for in this Cammy mirror.
I think Punk is
out here in the present day, the dive kick trying to come through, try to space out that crouch kick. It wasn't
what is this looking like? What is this group looking like? So,
and of course we saw with Salvatore yesterday, right? When Punk was uncomfortable in this mirror match, he was doing a lot of EXDPs on defense. So
Takamura is essentially
down the nerves, but this is going to be tense. A lot
of up there. So Punk is going to have to 2-0 Phenom to have a chance. If he 2-0s him, then he has a chance to come out of losers, and then Takamura is going to come out in winners. Oh no, DP, early DP.
There's one EXDP here, but you also need to pay attention to what both these players do when they block a standing heavy kick, because it is -3 on block. Are they going to take their turn back? Are they going to back?
Sweep by Phenom, throw tech. Punk tried to cancel the super. He was definitely trying to cancel the super off that crouching strong.
had to throw that one out there. And ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. Every decision that goes wrong, I want you to look at the top left side of your screen. I want you to look at Punk's face when things go wrong.
Yeah, uh-oh. Punk.
We have those cameras. That's great. Be able to see what they're looking like. Beauty of offline. But Punk trying to figure out that same sort of footsie set.
Nice throw tech.
In this sort of DP sort of scenario,
Crouching fierce.
possible,
Frame trap. Stand fierce. Oh, attacking the drive gauge.
He just weathers the storm. He's cool. He's chilling.
But dude, Punk earlier was crunching away at that drive gauge, man, with all those heavies. Heavy damage output, and then quick punish, no drive rush cancel.
Punish.
I don't think he was sure if that was going to connect, but
Phenom.
decent damage here in Oki. Punk, what's the choice? And he blocks this time.
Throw. Tick throw. Throw. Is he gonna throw low? Okay, no. No way. Oh my goodness. He had to stay safe. He had to do it. So Punk is at 2-2. Phenom's at 2-2. Whoever wins this has the chance to come out of the group if Salvatore loses to Itabashi Zangief or
So a double EX dive kick there was actually the best thing Punk could have done.
Goes for the obvious answer, and it works out. Well scored. Dive kick able to hit.
Nice DP by Phenom.
Now locking Punk up in the corner.
He's locking Punk down. Yeah.
Instead, a lift off. DP again.
Nice throw tech.
Punk here. This would actually be really good for his confidence.
EXDT.
DPOS to burn himself out here. Can he get
EX the air throw. Okay, here it comes. Nope, Punk knew. Phenom might do it again. No, that's not gonna kill. No, I told you it's not gonna kill.
Careful with the jump, careful with the jump. Oh, no! And he's gonna chip him! Oh, no, dude! I said careful on the jump, and he went for a dive kick there. And Punk, I said you have to keep looking at his face. So he's got to go catch select. Please go catch select. Oh, he's not gonna do it.
He locks in. Jammers, he locks in. No Akuma. It's all Cammy today. All snow.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I knew he should say he should have spin that meter.
One game on Punk, looking to put the alpha down and out. No Rashid.
This is the thing, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's almost as if these two are literally looking in the mirror at what their styles are.
Because if he wins,
how they're trying to escape each other, how they're trying to initiate offense.
it should be okay if Salvatore doesn't beat Itabashi, but he's gonna need help. But he has to beat Phenom.
We're gonna be working out a little bit more often because Phenom's gonna go for a lot of drive rush throws just in general to open up Punk. Likes to stand fierce.
I like that.
Out of burnout, yeah, that's fine.
Yep, I like that. To spin him and burnout.
Interrupted that sequence there with a super art 1 probably, but Punk wanted the burnout.
Nice jump, medium punch by Phenom.
Ravenous, I like that. Ravenous. Uh-oh.
The throw. Dash forward. Oh, the spiral. Back throw. Phenom.
He's back with bar as well.
This could go pear shade. This could go pear shade. Watch out for the shimmy attempt from your boy. Oh no.
Okay, DP.
Works out last season with a side switch, but you're still in the mix. Now back to mid screen.
I told you Punk be teching.
It's not enough.
Oh no.
Watch out for the supers. It's either a hooligan or a super. Oh, and he caught him with a heavy drill.
Oh, what a heavy drill.
Dancing around the problem, but you can't avoid it, mate. Somebody had to lose that round, and Punk, this is kind of uncharacteristic of him because he is super nervous, I feel, for this game.
Yeah, Punk, bro, he's teching. He's teching like crazy. This is one of the few times that I've seen Punk tech like that. Okay, Phenom burns himself out. Both of these guys look like they're nervous. But Phenom's playing better nervous. Throw him again. Yeah, both of them are looking kind of nervous. Shaky. Nice. Crouching. Oh, I was like the crouching fear. Yeah, Punk is teching a lot. Nice jab check by Phenom. Throw him. He gonna dash for whiff punish. Back throw by Punk. Puts him in the corner. Jump in by Punk.
These guys aren't DP anti-airing. They're not.
It's Cammy.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to DP the character.
Punk once again. Next hit for Punk should win it. He's got one drive rush cancel on 3 bars. That's why he needs to hit confirm it. They're not DPing.
Yep, he should have backdash.
The risk, that sharp DP missing, the fear. Would you DP for $1 million, brother?
No DP.
Oh, drive rush cancel.
What a genius DI! Oh my goodness.
Impact into the Delta Red Assault. We'll close it out. Hit a solid 2-0 performance here for Phenom to increase his chances of getting out of Group A.
Insane work by Phenom to play.
That DI was crazy. So, wow.
Mirror match is definitely something different. It's one thing to know a matchup.
Both of them. Oh my goodness.
Someone's playing at your same pace.
Yeah.
In your jungle. You gotta be able to lock
Punk
in.
looked nervous.
Punk feels like
Phenom also kind of like nervous too, but
you know, that mirror match sort of thing. That's like the next echelon to correct his game plan. I would like to see.
Well, there goes Punk.
He's fantastic.
He's outwitted
I don't think anyone's going to refute
Capcom
that
Cup.
fact, but are you ready to bring out the Akuma in a situation where it will get you out of the group? That make or break Akuma. Not that if it's good or bad, it's the make or break.
Luck, tough rod. What the heck, bro?
$1 million or not.
If you only have 18 to 24 hours to think about that, it's either listen, we become the biggest risk taker of our lives, or we try and do risk reverse and stick to what works. And the Kami is what took this man to the dance, and unfortunately, it couldn't do it on his side. So Destiny is no longer in his hands. I believe Punk does not have any more games today. He lost to Hot Dog 2-1, and now he's lost to Phenom 2-0. So we should be having a quick look at the table right now to have a look, unless we're going to transition over to our next game. Actually, we are going to show a replay first. We are getting that sorted here. But up next, this is going to be another juicy match for you. But before that, let's take a look back at what happened.
Yes.
A lot of different tactics here employed from both players, but it is the group stages at Capcom Cup. I do think this is exceptionally difficult for anybody, so you have to come with a kind of a randomized strategy or something that your opponent probably won't be expecting. But
rotation.
In a lot of aspects, in the early start of this game, it felt in certain aspects these guys were confident in DPing, and then as things went by, it's like, you know what? Let's just stick by the book. Let's play textbook.
Yeah.
Go for a drive rush. Let's stop people from trying to run away.
Usual Cammy White sub.
Yeah,
of course.
and I don't think these guys did any more than 3 forward throws in the corner before they changed up their tactics.
Yeah, yeah. Like with an eventual DP, backdash, whatever it may have been. But in the end, I feel like that wild style started coming out as things were going on. We saw the burnouts happen a little bit more often. We saw the desperation dive kicks that happen to as well on offense for the defense. And now, let's get more offensive with that Salvatore. Going up against Itabashi, Zenki, obviously Itabashi in that bottom spot.
So Salvatore versus Itabashi.
Against Salvatore in his play through this bracket.
Well, I think judging by what happened with Punk's set just now, and Takamura still has to play.
Yeah.
I think if Salvatore can turn this around, he's still, yeah, look, I think. So Phenom's 3-2.
Okay.
Takamura's in top spot with the 3-1. If Salvatore wins this, he gets a 3-2, but then the differential will change. So, yeah, Itabashi, I think he's done. So he just has to ruin Salvatore's chances. So this might actually be a whole load of weight off of Itabashi's shoulders, and he's got some really good tech against Cammy as well. But the thing is, I was talking about this with Ringe as well. It's unfortunate for Itabashi because ever since the removal of jump cancel stuff on defense, that's really hurt Zangief. And in this group in particular, you're going up against characters that have brilliant Oki when they knock you down. Bison, Ken, and you can't do jump cancel SPD to save you.
That in the corner.
You have to hold that stuff, man. And I think that's really letting down. But
but that'll be the case, you know, as you said, Itabashi playing with a weight off his shoulders. Could let that gambler style show out even more. Either way, Salvatore, Itabashi Zangief is our next match. And again, Salvatore needs to win, put himself further up these rankings as much as possible. In third place currently.
Well, Punk could still win SFL.
It might have been raw drive rush. A lot of people still have that little issue with the inputs there, but there's a headbutt. Throwing that out with malicious intent early on, there's Itabashi Zangief.
Itabashi Zangief is just bullying him.
Committed to the button right after. That allows Salvatore to get that jump in.
Throw.
Normal throw.
So
Nothing special right here from Salvatore, but we do go inside that corner, but the damage is definitely racking up.
I hope Salvatore watched when Punk fought Zangief, Itabashi before, right?
Punk started off so good too. That's just how it goes, Capcom Cup. You gotta play your best every day.
Gotta be in that mid-range to hit it, you know. Itabashi just get driving on in, getting on in, and Salvatore again, as you mentioned, Might have to go that heavy kick where you're outside the stand. Medium kick range.
So if Itabashi wins this, then my Phenom loser's pick would be good, but my winner's pick was bad.
If that was the non-charge version, it would have been the counter DI. We saw that earlier, or yesterday, I should say. Oh, no tech, okay.
Interrupts the headbutt. Perfectly done here from Salvatore. Salvaging this round.
Salvatore salvaging this. I like that.
Go for it.
That's just Itabashi standing. Either he's going to walk back or, you know, possibly just kind of hold his ground a little bit. Salvatore, he was exact without spinning the bar at the bottom. I think it's very important. You have that level 3, get a big lead or finish things off if need be. Cammy has a lot of access with that heavy kick. He's been using that a lot more often.
But we haven't seen Itabashi do stand light kick with punish on it, at least to kick things off right. I know you want something bigger, but
no.
Be big damage coming into the regular lariat here, Cola.
Towards the corner, you have to chase this character down. I can't read weapon that.
What a push.
Far out. Easily done for the character.
Yep.
The
Jab in the throw.
Getting further and further towards the other side here. Itabashi cannot be put up the court.
What's that?
Lacking and slacking in defense. At level 3 definitely helps out though. You don't want to overextend as Cammy.
Yeah, but I mean, if you overextend, what do? You come in, then you backdash or jump out to avoid the level 3, but he has to wait until his health is below like 48% or something before he can probably try and do like a drive rush cancel situation.
Last ride.
He can drive rush SPD,
like the Undertaker.
Oh no!
He tried to lariat. Oh no, Lariat does.
Oh, because of that. Wow, that's not fair.
Because he tried the anti-air, it unfortunately does not cover cross-ups.
That is not fair.
I think Geek players would agree. I think Itabashi and Geek would agree because that's Salvatore's victory.
Hey, he don't care. Whether Hook or by Crook get the dub, he's got one game on the board here, but Itabashi in 2 unfortunate situations. They were almost dead zones. They were almost dead zones. I know the second one was like really rough, but I'm pretty sure Salvatore was already on the other side of Zangief before
he was on the other side with it before he did the X-Lar.
Range to jump over though. You know, it's not strange to see jump light kick, of course, to cross up, but I feel like you're playing a dangerous game against a man that will dash up SPD or level 3 with that bar flash. So that confidence on this stage, I like to see that from Salvatore. First game to him, well rewarded. Either yes, or by crook, as you would say, the entire not working out. Oh, I work. Oh God, nice, I got it. I'm British too. But either way, he earned that right to walk in that space and get that. The stand medium kick against the dive kick. Itabashi, use that button work the other way where it gets blessed by the aerial approach.
All right, DP, force response.
There nice and early. Did a crouching heavy punch as an anti-air there. I don't think that's what he wanted, but if it is, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. Gets that positional advantage there, Cola.
Yes, sir. Right where you
want to throw.
Now I get to be the grappler.
Okay, is he gonna throw loop him?
I got a turn.
Nope.
Mine's simple. See him delaying the jabs every so often. Put a little bit of hesitation in there. Change up the corner situation.
Yeah, look, dude, how does he get out?
Jump.
Like,
Not like that.
How does he get out? That's the problem.
We hold north. And he's going to hold north, I feel like, anyway, for like a reversal SPD, possibly. Either way, that was a good option. Covering a lot of bases, Salvatore.
Listen, there's only so long you can block. I know lights don't really take away that much drive gauge, but you can only block for so long, man. And he tried to get a running bear grab reset there again.
He tried to go for the last ride.
Looking good here for Itabashi at the moment. Yes, this is brilliant. Ideal situation for the boy.
Nice. Preemptive air or medium to anti-air, but the dive kick is there.
Nice crouching fierce.
Arrow, dash up, meaty crouch fierce. As the string ends, Itabashi tries to initiate with his slap chop. Drive rush SPD finally on that light kick, and now we see a staving off a set point in a third round with level 3.
Well, because he done that, he identified that Salvatore hasn't done the DPOS on defense, so he might be sneaking, trying to do that again, unless Salvatore is actually being like leading him into a false sense of security. I don't know. Trade combo.
Trade combo. Okay. Oh, into level 3.
Get a guesser game after this. Only for my loyal fans.
It's gonna be
this is your last ride.
Suplex here, and don't be overzealous, Itabashi. Dive kick. Oh, this is gonna be huge.
Yeah, you go for the anti-air right there. That time.
Bro, I thought he was gonna walk up in EXXPD. Oh my goodness, level 3. Don't backdash. Yeah, take a throw. Actually, he should have backdash. He should have backdash. That's one of those situations where you backdash because you know your opponent's gonna throw you.
Right now, jammers. That stand medium kick might get hit.
Okay, he waited for to come back. Now he's gonna be looking for it. One button will do the trick. Drive rush cancel. And he's done. And I think Itabashi knows that as well.
Ooh, even that medium. Lord. But Itabashi has him up the corner. One grip. Just one grip.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
There
the
you
choice. I think he identified
Yes.
that as well.
As you mentioned, drive reversal, keep him up in the corner, goes for the sweep right after. Itabashi Zangief, crouching for the kick. Game to game with Salvatore.
But my thing is here, I don't know what Salvatore was looking for. I understand waiting for your dry gauge to slowly replenish over time, but you were looking for something specific. As you identified, Cola,
Yeah.
Itabashi was whipping numerous normals. No
He
speed,
yep. He was not even, bro. He was just looking to do low forward in the drive rush. This is what I was talking about. Players
That's why
that
I'm
do,
wondering, what are you looking for?
yeah.
Yeah.
You had all the tools in the shed.
He basically Itabashi gave him the victory, but he was looking for low forward in the drive rush. This is why I say low forward in the drive rush actively makes players worse.
Start things off.
They need to.
Does get the
It doesn't need to be plus.
spacing for the heavy kick, looking for that punish counter. Itabashi not fighting now.
Like, why is he not with punish?
Certain buttons in the stand pierce coming back on the table.
Bro, letting a 43-year-old man whiff punish him.
Has been a little bit annoying for Salvatore. He's been reacting to it a little bit late with the crouching medium punch from Cammy. I think I want to see him try something a little bit different here. That's going to be irrelevant. Not just dead just yet.
Bro's getting beat by a 60-year-old man that's and he's 23 and he can't whiff punish a 60-year-old 3-year-old man's buttons
Yeah, I think if Itabashi wins this and Salvatore...
because of low forward in the drive rush. That's crazy.
After all the work he did.
Alright, listen, sometimes having a premature start is not a way to end.
Low. Get low forward in the drive rush out of the game.
Stand pierce trying to catch a button. Salvatore, all the drive gauge getting stripped away with those interactions. SPD.
You might as well go
Yep,
for
it's
another
over.
one.
Do it.
You're in a position to go for another one, so...
You can take a super. SPD, this man, if it lands, it's over.
Oh, he got level 3.
He's hunting for it.
Bro, why he...
He tried to do a defensive SPD. Itabashi likes to do it a fair bit, but it's going to be irrelevant now because he dropped the combo. My guy, what are you doing?
Finish it, the crunch kick, able to
Level
hit.
3?
He still got level 3
Gets the
there.
overhead.
Oh my word.
Like, what's with all these combo
Not
drops? I don't know if it's the it might be the setup.
Lifeline by dropping that combo, and the judge, the jury, and the executioner are going to take
It
us
could be-
to the final round.
It could be the setup.
Again and again.
Why players are dropping the their combos.
Final round.
I mean, I'm all for Zangief combos not working, but
Maybe not at this level right now.
I mean, it's not that it didn't work, it's that he dropped it. But.
Well, you know. More consistent would be nice here for Itabashi. Bro, hands were on head around the stadium.
Why have I always been there when this guy drops the most crucial combo? I remember at EWC as well.
Cursing,
Yeah.
man. Cursing him. Bar at the bottom here for Itabashi. He might gamble, go for a level 3,
Yeah,
things.
but it needs to be, he needs to have the help. I think he wants that to kill. Yeah.
I knew that was coming. No, why?
Do it early. We spin. We got
Why
the
would you do
first.
that? He had the level 3. He's spinning. You know he mashing. Oh, the drive gauge.
The broke ones.
What you say there? Anyway.
No.
Oh, that should have been punished, dude. You should have swept him. But he's going to get good damage here. One more guess for Salvatore. What's it going to be?
Aye. A neutral jump and the possibility of a drive rush jab.
That
That's
was terrible.
punishable.
That was
That was
such a terrible
terrible.
dive kick.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Itabashi is going to turn it around and take it 2-1. And I think he's actually completely deaded Salvatore's chances to get
Yep,
out.
he's gone. He killed his chances in the group. So Phenom and Takamura are coming out. I think, yeah. Okay, so Takamura has to play one more match. But Phenom is definitely coming out for sure.
You have to be able to get yourself back with the momentum if things do go bad for you in the final game or whatever it may be. Get yourself back in momentum. Itabashi says, I like to play like this. I'm chilling, I'm cool. You gotta be afraid of me.
I definitely think at one point,
Yeah, Takamura and Phenom are coming out. It just depends on if Phenom is going to be in winners or losers. If Takamura beats Hot Dog, then Takamura's in winners. If he loses to Hot Dog, he's going to be in winners. He's going to be in losers. So it doesn't matter who wins this. Both Phenom and Takamura are coming out. It's just a matter of fact of if Takamura is going to be coming out of winners or losers. If he wins, he's coming out of winners. If he loses, he comes out of losers. Or if he 2-1s. If he 2-1s and still loses, he's still going to come out of winners. So he just has to get one game. That's it. Takamura just needs one game.
Everybody loves watching Zangief.
Because he has a one-game differential over Phenom. And if he loses the set to Hot Dog, it's going to be 3-2. But he'll still be have that game differential over Phenom.
I've had the unfortunate pleasure of playing him casuals back in Street Fighter V. Hated every moment of it. But that's why he is such a good person in terms of like being such a.
But Itabashi actually ruined Salvatore's chances, but Salvatore ruined his own chances.
Wasn't really his to have to expand right there.
That,
Schools, what a
listen,
dive kick.
I'm sorry. I gotta call it how I see it. That was god awful.
Jammer shit was
You know
off.
what? I think he was in a decent position to maybe press 1 or 2 lights. And
Bro, tell him
try
Jammers.
something there.
Jammer
And
said
he's been
that
pursuing
was
so much
terrible.
patience for the vast majority of the match. What made you decide to do a dive kick there? Were you hoping that Itabashi would crouch jab, maybe try a stand medium kick? That probably would have forced a knockdown or something. But that dive kick, that was to his own demise. Look at
Takamura,
that.
bro. Phenom at the top spot. Salvatore with 0 now. That horrible loss. And then Hot Dog with -2. Itabashi with -3, as you mentioned. Punk with -2.
So that means, hold on, if Takamura wins this,
Okay.
then he is the second player out. Phenom, no, you don't have to worry about Hot Dog winning this at all. Because the differential, Takamura and Phenom's differential is too high for anything significant to happen. I think this is just to determine the position. So Phenom ideally would want Takamura to lose.
Damn, your training partnership you've been hyping up for years upon years. You're like, boo, boo, let's go Hot Dog. I'm down to 5 Glizzies right now. But Hot Dog has been on one today. Full condiments. This guy has been something different we saw.
He said full condiment.
Starting things off, he, I guess I should say, evolved his game plan. You know, maybe didn't go for many air-to-airs and things like that, but he was more active on the ground, so that didn't really matter as much. More conversions off the bomb too as well. More consistency overall in the neutral. Using that stand medium kick to poke and prod and try to gauge where he could do drive rush jab and enter in and annoy, pester the player, which is something I didn't really see from him in the earlier days as much, at least.
Because it was the early stages of the group stage, and right now it's like the shackles are on for a lot of players day 1, and then they come off by day 3. Because at that point, you either mathematically know your fate has been determined for you, or you're able to turn it around. And because we're seeing like the excess weights just come off a Hot Dog, it's like, oh, okay, I can actually ruin someone else's day. I can play a little bit better. I can probably experiment with a certain situational strategy in this situation. You start to see different things unfold. But like you said, this has been one of the most turbulent groups we've seen throughout the group stages these past 3 days here. So Takamura looking to get a dub because Phenom wants that winner's side top spot. Takamura wants that winner's top 16 spot as well. But there's only one way to find out. Now, looking back at this, there was, I think it was Takamura versus Problem X SFL EU 2024. I think it was that. He had a very interesting strategy against him in this matchup. It was like, because he knows Problem so well, he overwhelmed him in certain situations that you wouldn't expect a Ken player in Street Fighter 6 to do to anybody. I don't know if Takamura is going to have the necessary information he needs. I trust him with his research. He's a strategist that is slept on. A lot of people call him a magician in terms of what he likes to bring to the table, style over substance. But this guy's strategic ability is second to none for me. And let's see if he can actually close this one out on a high here. Hot Dog is looking to do the same, but again, at the end of the day, with Street Fighter players, I want to see victory on my end of the screen and not yours.
Takamura versus Hot Dog, final match of Group A to determine the standings and where these players will be landing. At least some of them. Patient play, perfectly spaced scissor kick. Gotta do that perfectly spaced because that stand light kick from any Shoto will take you to the corner with like a Tatsu, whatever it may be. Run DP, there's a throw right after.
He shouldn't rely on it too much, but he's also got to be careful utilizing stand heavy punch as well, just in case Takamura tries to parry that. You can react to that, or you can parry it on reaction. But then right now, this is total lockdown here in the corner. Gonna get that no context slide there, just to force something to happen in his Hot Dog. This is what he should have been doing earlier.
Yeah. Activity, man. Driver heavy kick to jump back in there from Takamura. Who the throw does it again. Looking for a button. Try to go for the offensive drive reversal or to deny the pressure. Either way, Takamura was ready and steady with a punish on the -6.
Is Puck crying on Twitter?
He didn't get a crouching fist anti-air, but what a counter poke there from Takamura. Buffered into that run Shoryuken.
Puck must have said something on Twitter because they're flaming him in the chat. He must have said something on Twitter. Let me see what he said. Let me see if I can find Punk. Wait, see what he said.
like you got to test them first. You got to let them do the DP first.
Uh-oh.
Too late.
Second part of the Gen Y not hitting. Bomb is on now, drive impact. The bomb goes off, tried to get some sort of reaction. The overhead doesn't land. Happy accident. OD Storm avoids it. A lot of jump backs. Again, I like that from Takamura. Avoid the strike throw scenario. Get on out of there. Not your hood, bro.
You trying to get perfect parry. Do you see the timing there on Takamura? He's gonna
I knew this was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. I knew exactly this was going to happen after what. Oh man, bro, this is terrible.
When you think nothing's happening,
This guy's an idiot. Well, I'm not talking about this. Something else. This dude is a.
Switch the momentum.
Dude, that would scare anyone. You're like, nothing's happened for a good solid like 5 to 10 seconds.
And you're turning blue. For what reason?
Yeah, it's like, why? Why?
Hot Dog finally goes with the switch. And, you know, I feel like whenever I play this matchup as Bison, obviously I'm not the best in the world, but I understand that put up in the corner, it's that pressure that Ken can put on. It's even more so you don't have that reversal besides the bar at the bottom. Really use that for offense. So now you got one. Now you got a fireball that go band to band and toe to toe. The likes of Ken, not even that, go better. Actually, yours is better. You have the heavy slash, the medium one as well, and you have the fake out.
Yeah, look, Air Slash is one of the better projectiles in the game, and it's a nuisance for a lot of people. But listen, sometimes you can't be over-reliant, as I said before, on that projectile. Because right now, he is going to get what a lot of people do in neutral is they just whip that jab because it's got good recovery on it. And if you see the DI, you either cancel into it or you do a reactionary drive impact afterwards. And this is a much better start. Change of pace here into the greatest so back. Pull the burnout here for Hot Dog. And now here comes the infamous Air Slash oppression.
Of course, only need a throw in an OD to get it done. The season Sonic Boom. It's all sauced up. Hot Dog bringing it back from the brink. Nice change of pace right here. Had the area to hit that crouching medium punch. The front spacing to stop that drive rush. Breaks up for the side switch though.
Nice counter hit, crouching jab there just to stop the Air Slasher feint.
Oh, my man, tap and parry again. Bro, I'm so scared. I thought trying to do it too. He said, wait, that was like fun.
No burnout attempt there from Takamura. I guess he's confident in winning the round from this situation, and boy, was that the correct decision. He didn't need to burn him out. He had such a beneficial situation. No need to expend any resources.
Nato's rent due. Drive rush shaft to open him up, strike throw. Over the low when the perfect parry is there. Takamura finally turning blue in the correct sort of way. Need some corner play as well. Delays when the jab is there, but Hot Dog did not commit to something right after it. He had to counter it.
Dude, these crouching medium punches on defense have actually been helping him out, but it's going to be the weekend festival that will hit Takamura.
From the back.
And it's going to take off a nice beefy 40% here for Hot Dog. What's the choice going to be though? Drive rush in, and Takamura burns himself out on his own volition here, Cola.
Only needs one hit though. He's got the bar at the bottom. Can he find something significant to jump into that to help
Careful,
out?
he's buffering a super behind that fierce. That's plus on block.
Sway play. The funky slicer, crouching medium kick, the fireball, the drive rush jab, everything harassing Takamura. His own back with bar. He weathered the storm to get the bar back faster. Now he's getting even better shot.
Oh my goodness, bro. This.
If that lands, it's gonna be dangerous.
Oh,
he's
that was
trying to
sneaky.
tap parry. That's not the way you should play.
Sneaky, dude.
Don't touch my gangster. Oh my god, you could have killed this man. The recovery of the parry. Hot Dog gotta be careful. The OD fireball. Run DP. Oh, you know what time it is.
Well, Takamura's on winner's side.
Sit down and shut up.
That was phenomenal play there. Spaced himself accordingly, and a Hot Dog, because he was looking at the victory to take it to a final game, Takamura said, if you keep peppering those regular air slashes, I'm going to use the projectile priority system and take one over you there. And boy, was he ready and calculated. This is what I mean by this man likes to show the magic with his playstyle there. So well played.
Takamura coming out of the winner side.
What transpired in that set, because boy, there was so much there. In the first half, he tried the Bison.
Oh, Punk.
It didn't work out.
Nope.
I think Takamura just had his
Hot Dog tried the Bison.
Properly prepared for here. And then, of course, Hot Dog doubting himself, went for that character swap. I mean, look, that perfect parry.
That was...
not even a perfect parry.
He
almost got the perfect parry there. He was like
a
split second off, right? But then the swap to the DJ, you were talking about Hot Dog's DJ a fair bit. Different change of pace, obviously different character, and a much better start here. But then again, this is where I think he got a little bit too comfortable, Cola.
Yeah, too comfortable with the fireballs, but also the tap parries. That's something that Takamura had really expended in his game plan. But Hot Dog hadn't done so with DJ, it feels like, as efficiently. You see right there, yeah, trying to tap parry, not
Yeah,
having
watch
proper
this. You see
timing.
that he walked away? Yeah,
Yep.
he walked away and you
To
kept
get that
doing air
fireball.
slasher.
Yep. To bait out the, hey, do it. Come on, I dare you. Throw that fireball. See what happens.
Well, because look, he was basically near burnout. It's something that you probably wouldn't consider him going to do EX Hadouken to burn himself out after that. There's a lot of situations where you can think, strategically speaking,
Yeah.
it's like, are you going to burn yourself out to try and win the game off of one fireball? No. But it's because I could do anything within that range that you're not going to expect, right? So this is what it's looking like right now. +6 ratio with 4 wins and 1 loss there, Takamura. And you see Phenom there with 3 wins and the 2 losses. So those are the 2 players that will emerge. So all hail Europe for making it out of Group A.
Okay.
Takamura and Phenom doing the business here. This was a tough group. This was a goddamn tough group.
It was. That's why they gave it to you to commentate, because the EU brigade coming through. They did a good job. And
I mean, I'm Brexit, so I've left. So
I don't know geography. What I do know is we have an interview. Let's toss it over to them.
そうですね、高村選手とフェノム選手と一緒にいます。インタビューしたいところなんです。とりあえず試合終わった後の感想とこれからの意気込みについて話したいです。So amazing performance from you. You had a few clutch moments where it could have gone either way. One match loss here and there. You needed to get that one game against Hotlock to secure the first spot, and you did that. Congratulations. Overall, it's been 3 days. You've been able to kind of go back to the hotel, look at your performance, think about what you want to do each day. How's that whole thing been for you?
It was amazing, to be honest. Day after day, I was getting used to the jet lag and all of that. The experience was amazing, and overall, I was feeling great. And I'm glad that my practice before Capcom Cup worked. I had a plan for everyone. I'm very happy that it worked.
He's actually Angry Bird. Who the heck said that? Noah Curly first? Okay. Yeah. Am I encoding and recording at the same time? Okay, yeah.
What did you say when you came to Japan?
Like I was used to the jet lag, everything. Times of the time.
Okay. やっぱりその時差ボケの問題はすごかったんですけど、それを切れたからプレーはすごい良くなって嬉しいところです。And moving forward, how do you feel about your chances going into the top 16? You're going to be on the winner's side, obviously a very prestigious position. What are your thoughts there?
I'm gonna go little by little, step by step, one opponent by opponent. I'm gonna go to my room and start analyzing my opponent.
インタビュー終わった後に早速ホテルの部屋戻って練習の始まりがあるみたいです。フェノム選手とちょっと喋りをしたいです。So, second place, obviously top 16. It was a brutal group. Anything could have happened. You managed to get through. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, like this group was so close and it was so difficult. And I knew all the players in our group was good, but the wild card was Salvatore, and I don't think any of us expected how good
He was gonna be.
So he was super impressive, and I banished.
Punk is done, bro. What's with all the Punk, bro? They flaming Punk in the chat for some reason.
I had no idea. I had no I don't know. Even when I won, I didn't know if I would have made it. So yeah.
ブロックがものすごいきつくてみんなも強くてみんな強いって最初から分かってたんですけど、サルバトーレ選手がそこまでのやり手でびっくりして本当にもうグループから抜けるかどうか本当に最後の最後まで分かってなくて、今最後でもなんかブロック抜けてるかどうか分かってなかったっぽくて、本当にグループから抜けることができてなんか安心しました。Okay. Before you get into that, ahead of tomorrow, what's your feelings? Top 16, starting out on losers. Do you have any thoughts going into top 16 tomorrow?
Last year I started out in winners, so this year it will be losers. I don't know how that's gonna be, but I don't even know who I'm gonna play against. But
So we have Group B. We have NL at the top of the group. Noah, Todokai, the homie Todokai. I want to see him make it out of pools. JB is 2-2. Group C. I think I might try to get through Group C. And I might crash out because D, E,
で高村選手がなんか一言言いたいって言ってて、まずそれを聞きたいですね。What would you like to say?
I just want to thank everyone for supporting us and also the Belgium community watching at home. They are very supportive, so thank you guys. And I will continue to do my best.
とりあえずそのベルギーの FTC 社会を見ていらっしゃってる人たちに、あとここの会場の皆様にまずは本当に応援してくれて本当にありがとうございます。ってことでインタビューコーナーは終了となりまして、続いてぜひカプコムカップファイナルズをお楽しみください。実況に移りましょう。それではさようなら。
Two more names entering the top 16 with the European boys. Shout outs to Ryan Hart, one of the hosts, for getting their honest thoughts, and they gave you some honest answers, shouting out their respective community as well. As they said as well, you heard it from the horse's mouth, they underestimated Salvatore as well. So that was definitely a dark horse, and boy, did dark horse do his job. But unfortunately, who couldn't make it out on his own volition there. But that will conclude it for the group matches for top 8. But like we said before, we got to make sure we make the people upstairs happy, because we can't make Capcom Cup 11 happen without our respective sponsors. So first of all, we have to let you guys know about this figurine. It is the Chun-Li figurine, the second figurine, which is the 6-scale figure project lined up. Which
like I said, man, I want to get some of those Street Fighter figures so I can put them in
the figure is based on an illustration by Akuman, one of the creators of Street Fighter 2 and the original designer of Chun-Li. The illustration was originally featured on the cover of the Momochihama Chosai Pharmacy collaboration medication record book. Damn, that was a tongue twister. Nice. Which was originally published in 2022. A new full-body version of the illustration that shows Chun-Li's beautiful and dignified standing pose from head to toe was created especially for this project and has been faithfully brought to life in figure form by the Japanese manufacturer Max Factory.
The premium scale figure maintains the same luxurious and exceptional quality as the previous installment, so don't miss out. Pre-orders are open until the 12th of March 25th, with the figure scheduled to be released in October the same year. Pre-order soon on the Good Smile Company online store or authorized Max Factory retailers.
Now, we are a massive event, a prestigious event in Capcom Cup 11, but don't forget, just a week from now, I believe, we're going to have Reject Fight Night against the Seijam Slam crew with the Street Fighter 6 International Championship, with the event featuring 4 teams of professional creators from Japan and the US, which is set to take place on Sunday, March 16th, local time, Japanese Standard Time, I believe that is. 10 players who advance through popular commentators Seijam Slam will clash with the Reject Fight Night and will be delivered live from Japan. Tickets for the event will be available in 2 phases. The first phase until March 5th, and the second phase starting from March 9th. Damn, there's 2 barriers right there for you to get into this. The event will be streamed on Twitch and YouTube channels of Seijam, Capcom US, Street Fighter, Capcom Fighters, and the official Reject YouTube channel. For further updates, please check out the X accounts on Reject and Seijam for more information.
All right, watch that. You should play this. Arcade Classics and Fighters Pack is now available. Hit your friends with a punishing Shoryuken in our Capcom Arcade Classics and Fighters Pack. Hey, dive into a robust collection of Street Fighter titles, including Street Fighter V Championship Edition and Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and fantastic arcade titles like Mega Man and Final Fight. Get hyped for tournament season. Test your skills and help support the Children's Miracle Network hospitals with your purchase. People, that was a fantastic block. Group A is all concluded. We have 2 more players, as you mentioned, already in that top 16. And we need even more to get there. Take a quick break, pause for the cause. When we return, more Capcom Cup action with Group B coming right at you. Don't go nowhere. I mean it.
Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot, hope you don't miss.
Dual sub. Oh, okay. Yeah, why was Punk attack? Why are people attacking Punk? Punk didn't say anything out of line. He just said, "Hey, man, I play bad." That was it. People were saying Punk is washed. I'm like, what the heck? Because I was trying to find why people were trashing Punk online. Speak your truth. So everyone's talking about the throw loops. Of course they need to go. So my whole thing with how to fix throw loops is the solution's already there. Just make it to where if you mash on wake up, then your mash will beat a meaty throw. It's not that hard. Cause you can if there's a +1 situation and you mash, your jab is gonna beat out the throw. They should just do that with the throw loop. And then it will make the game a bit more dynamic. Yeah, meaty throws. They just need to go. He punished counter. Watch it, Joe Rogan posted a clip after watching Capcom. It's just him throw looping somebody. Come on, bro. Bro, yo, everyone's clowning throw loops on Twitter. I mean, rightfully so. I said they make the game boring. They said throw loops are very Rob. Throw loops are very anti-combatic. It's a bigger problem at 6 and 5 because it's so much easier to start your offense. Yeah, bro. Get throw loops out of the game, please. I think they need to get rid of throw loops and plus on block cancels. If they do that, I think they will make the game a lot better. Yeah. Hey, surprisingly, Puck is actually happy about the setups. He said, Crimson said, win or lose, I want to thank the TLs for providing absolutely lag-free setups. And then Punk goes, definitely one of the best events in terms of monitors, 100%. They got the Punk seal of approval. It's an MSI gaming monitor too, so it's an MSI monitor. I have an MSI monitor, so my new monitor is an MSI. It's not an OLED, it's an IPS. It's an MSI 40 ultra wide, so that's why the screen is so huge, because I'm streaming in ultra wide format. I'm streaming for my display, so we have a really big, nice display. I don't know if you guys can't really see it from here, but my screen is huge. It's awesome. Starting soon. All right, so I think we have Group B coming up. So for Group B, we have NL. He's in first. Noah's also up there. He's behind him. He's second because he has a 1 game differential behind NL. We have the homie Totakai. He's up there. He has 1 game behind Noah. All 3 of those players are 2-1. and then you have JB, Salty Kid, and Cianique. So my prediction, what did I pick for my prediction? Let me see for that poll is JB in winners and NL in losers. Let me ask you guys this. Do y'all think my prediction is going to hold up, or is it not going to hold up? Because right now, my predictions have been looking kind of hit or miss. I got Phenom and losers correct from pool A, but I didn't get the winner. I got Group C almost correct, because Kakaru is basically coming out of that pool. Group H, I got correct, but I got the order flipped. So I had Shudo winners and Angry Bird and losers. But it was Angry Bird and winners and Shooters and losers, both players coming out. Group G, I had Xiao Hai winners and Killers and losers, but Juicy Joe's and winners and Xiao Hai's and losers. So I picked one player correct, and Pool H, I picked both players correct, but the order was flipped. And Pool A, pick one player correct. So my predictions are doing okay. They're not like super bad. The Tiger. The strength. Y'all see that in the infiltration video? Apparently, I mean, I haven't seen it.
All the way from Panama, it's the Great Will Torakai.
Bautista Brothers, Shippunoni,
representing Cloud9 from North America. He's in and out like a thief in the night. It's the burglar, JB.
California の白い暴走特急、ノーザプロディジー。
He's come from the streets, worked his way up through hard work and diligence. It's the Burn Express, Noah the Prodigy.
ということでグループ B もやってきましたが、はい、ここもかなり激しい攻撃的なプレイヤーが多いですよね。
はい、ミスはとりあえず許しはしませんね。
そうですね。はい、なので、
パーフェクトなプレーを見せないとダメです。
どこまでその力でねじ伏せていくかというような激しいグループとなっていきます。
はい、後がありません。
はい、そして本日は最終日ということで、現在ステージに上がっていただいた6名による総当たり戦に決着がつき、2名の上位が明日のトップ16に進出となります。会場の皆さん、選手たちに大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
The 6 members on the stage for Group B couldn't be any more focused right now. It's the third and final day of groups. There is no more chances. It's all to play for. Out of these 6 amazing performances, only 2 will go through to tomorrow's top 16. And with that said, let's get hyped for the matches. Give everyone on the stage a big, massive round of applause.
それでは選手の皆さんはスタンバイをお願いいたします。
All players, prepare on standby. Thank you. Get ready. It's about to go down.
そしてこの熱い最終日の戦いをさらに盛り上げてくれる実況席の皆さんにお渡ししたいと思います。実況席お願いします。
Alright, with that said, it's time to give it back to the desk as they call the action, and it is going to be absolutely incredible. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's find out. Back to the desk, guys. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to lock in, all the way in, as we get ready for Group be. My name is Vicious, back at it again with St. Cola. Man, you've been doing back-to-back blocks today.
It'd be like that, but I feel like it is for everybody. But as you mentioned, it's time to lock in and clock in, especially with some of these cats out here that are still in contention. A was a banger. B is not going to be a banger too, as we're going to take a look at the results of what's going on. But in terms of landmines, first day, Salty Kid, but second day was Grand Todokai with that match with Noah that many did not expect. What an explosive couple of days we've had. It's going to end out to this. Only 2 will remain after this bout all finishes. I cannot wait, man. My heart's pounding.
I mean, you've already gotten pretty familiar with the group thus far in regards to what has been happening these past couple of days, but overall, there are really heavy implications, especially with those 2 individuals on the right there, NL and Noah the Prodigy. This is going to be so ever important in regards to their results. As you can see with the standings, Salty Kid sitting at 2-2, SI Anik currently at 0-3, unfortunately, NL sitting at 2-1 with a +3 game differential, Grand Todokai with a similar win-loss record, however, at +1. JB at 2-2. He still has a very slim shot of making it, but he can make it nonetheless. And of course, Noah the Prodigy just behind NL with just +2 in his game differential. Now, the craziest thing about that is that's our first match of the day. NL versus Noah the Prodigy to start it off. This is going to be the most intense matchup of this group with the implications. Grand Todokai with SI Anik as well. Noah the Prodigy going up against Salty Kid. Grand Todokai versus JB,
so NL
heavy set matchup
versus Noah the Prodigy.
Wow. This one has a little bit of history behind it. NL has definitely been a thorn in Noah's side, but on this stage, things will be a little bit different. As you mentioned, a lot to prove out here and a lot to do in terms of the points of the contention. You definitely want to have as many as possible. A Luke versus Akuma match, but I feel like with NL having practice with Luke, we saw it over in the league. We've seen him also on his stream preparing that character, not for combat, but to really get ready to have to fight the Lukes that are out here. Right. Really just Noah, just in general. He's going to be very well informed to deal with it. But Noah, I mean, this man is untamable, untrainable.
Yeah, there's been a lot of practice from the side of NL, even here in the practice room with the Players Lounge. He'd been practicing up against Chris Wong for a good amount. But what happens when you have to face off against Noah the Gray? Shout out to Sejan for that one. Setting things off already, NL keeping Noah. Man, that was a fierce to the face. Noah was not ready for that one. Another Tatsu. What's the pressure going to be like? He backs away, and the big swing coming in from Noah the Prodigy into the side switch. That was the meatiest fierce. What had happened for the side of NL? Do you think it was going to be a throw?
I think so. Either way it hits. It's fantastic. It's one more touch. It's a throw to seal the deal, the side switch. Beginning outside that corner, catching that stand fierce. Typical for Akuma to go for that button or forward fierce, and Noah was looking out for it. The timing was proper. First round to him. Bar being built up, things he can go into the gray period if he needs to.
It's crazy. It all came from 2 big swings from the side of Noah the Prodigy. Yeah, keep that containment. He doesn't mind spending that drive reversal early just to make sure that you are knocked down. I like the burnout rather early. He has plenty of time to build it back up without taking too many big risks against his life bar. Right now, yeah, he's big chilling.
Sweep by NL. Oh my goodness.
Actually,
I throw tech.
Big combo, I should say. Not bad.
Jumping air fireball.
A little bit more on the table there. These faster fireballs variants.
DP by anti. DP again. What are you doing, Noah? Pack throw. You mash. Nah, XDP. Get off him. Level 3. Yep.
Level 3 immediately to kill the drive gate as much as possible. Open up. I'm home. Bow.
This burnout is heavy. NL, you gonna spend bar for this? No, you're gonna.
He tried to jump.
In the face instead. Crack the neck. And get checked into the ground. Noah the Prodigy with the explosive start as expected. 1-0 over NL.
Revenge, man. I feel like when these 2 meet, usually NL is able to take it over Noah the Prodigy.
DP.
A different sort of story. OD DP on the plus right back here from Noah. He'll do it. Not afraid.
What happens here, a little bit of a slower pace, at least for the side of NL. There's going to be a lot more fireball exchanges, as we are already seeing. Noah the Prodigy not even trying, a little bit reluctant actually to kind of combat with the Sandblast. Look for further ranges. Yeah, he's going to be checking.
Now with the driver's jab, trying to get nice and close. Chilling against that charge up with tip of the fireball connects, interrupting.
Oh no, it's just walking him down. Bro, he's just mashing.
I think crouching medium punch. Either way, no way.
Yep, I knew the throw was coming. NL saw it. Nope, you can't do that. Fireball.
Not really working out. I like these closer fireballs as NL inches forward.
What was he trying to do? What was it? Why did he jump? Like, I don't get it.
he's got so much control.
Like, why was he dashing forward when he was neutral jumping? I don't understand why players do half of the stuff that they do. It's crazy.
Big check against the drive rush.
Level,
Is gonna find
no.
it, and luckily enough, he doesn't
To
have
me,
to
that is
far.
crazy.
Just enough damage at the very end of it, getting at least a round on the board here.
They don't get wise to that fireball drive rush game. He understands. We know what's come through with that option. Drive rush overhead west of the dome. Christening the cranium.
Double the.
Safe jump set up. Slight delay on the crouching medium punch. Noah not opening up.
No.
Try to go for offensive drive reversal.
Driver rush was terrible. They need to fix that.
Happy knuckle. Chaser.
Perfect parry, yep.
Yeah, he was practicing that.
Yeah.
He's been practicing that the entire week from when we saw him. But
Throw.
this is going to be a great moment of control for NL. A couple of fireballs peppering in some of the damage, but Noah, he does such a great job of spacing out that stand jab. And
DP, yeah, in the level 3, that's death.
Point again, man. NL at the perfect spot to get that cross cut into the level 3. Destruction and demise is what he's going to see.
No, I can't be playing that burnout style. Bro, nobody really, he need to change his game up, man. Come on, man. I'm tired. Yeah. You just can't use the same strategy over and over again against players. It'll work against certain players, but then other players just won't work against. I feel like he has to be able to play multiple ways. I think that's the only thing that's holding him back as a player. Like,
out of there too, the back fears, aka the former eraser.
Able to hit after he stacks it just a little bit to work out NL. Gets caught up in the corner. Noah on set point, far fielding up. That means he again can go into burnout and back himself up with the SA gauge to either go for like a super for more damage, whatever it is.
What the heck?
Back to back. I like that. Bar for bar indeed.
Oh.
Again with the back fierce.
If I have to see him walk forward and throw after standing medium punch again, I'm gonna lose it.
He was trying to bait out the
It's the same thing. He did the same thing twice. He died for it.
A lot of damage incoming. Throw, do it. And he thought throwing the cross cut. Doesn't even need to wait for NL to do anything else.
Oh my goodness.
Into qualifying.
Very well done, Noah. Man, I was waiting for the pop off right there. A little bit of a pop
Bro,
off. Get a bigger one.
I'm losing my mind watching this.
And again, he's fighting for himself, fighting to take down the haters and improve himself with the character too as well. And L getting cooked up in the corner. These slight delays every so often worked out. I like that Noah.
Someone Blaze put me out of my misery, bro. Oh my gosh.
You see a little bit more delays, a little more switch ups on the drive rush, and it works out better for him to get the win against NL.
Yeah, you saw some really impactful decision making into the corner as well, willing to kind of give up offense just to play the defensive game.
Because he showed he was walking back after standing medium punch. Every situation he was doing it. And the second time he did the other time he did the suppressor and then punished him. And then he's showing that he was consistently walking back after stand medium punch, but NL kept trying to walk and do throw. Or he kept trying to throw after stand medium punch. Should just hit low forward. Just smash low forward. Stop him from walking back. So then you can, if you want to throw, then you could do the throw. But he lost both it. He lost.
I feel like he kind of plays at that type of heart type style, but this one, I feel like he had that matchup knowledge and player knowledge too as well. The back fierce catching some of these throw attempts from NL of the time was fantastic. It was multiple, so it was very intentful here from Noah. And the forward fierce in some of these ranges where Akuma would like to claim the fireball or a button from himself worked out better for Noah. And I got to give him also credit for that cross cut DP. Very hard to do with Luke consistently. He got him tit for tat just like that. Noah is doing really good workout here.
He's 3-1.
Like to see it.
This is tough.
No.
NL in a very, very interesting predicament now. If you take a look
at NL's 2-2.
Man, 2-2, tied up with Salty Kid, tied up with JB, with the benefit of having that +2 differential that's going to be ever so important moving forward as he has to play against SI Anik towards the end. You never know, man. SI Anik could be fully awakened on day 3. But as it stands right now, man, there are so many chances to get into the top spot. I'm loving the way that Noah the Prodigy held his own. He was talking to us backstage as well. He's like, what do I got to do to win or to make it through? And all of us were like, we looked at each other like, what kind of question is that, brother? You got to win, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You got to win out.
Do more damage, don't get hit. Just in one class. Now, let's go back to talking about Cianic. And I feel like he's not had the best mental time recently. We saw on Twitter he wasn't the happiest. But I feel like after having a day to calm down, possibly, see him come with a different sort of energy. Maybe not able to make it that top 16.
All right, Todakai.
Todakai, who is absolutely hot. People's not the pick, maybe, but
That's the Hovey.
Red Todakai yesterday definitely showcasing what he can do, and he really puts his mind to the grind and stays positive about the game and his own progress in play.
Yeah, I mean, those two.
I want to see him come out.
Two were so impactful, right? Taking down Noah 2-0 is such a great booster for him, especially with the way he faltered in day one. And then taking it down against Salty Kid 2-1 in the second matchup of that day. I feel like he's on a very, very positive upward trend in the mentality game as well and emotionally. I had a chance to talk to him backstage, and he's feeling really, really great about having to face off against this particular matchup, right? He's done a lot of studying against a lot of the Akuma players that he's had, but one of the big things that we talk about is who he has to play up after that, where he has to face off against JB, which we will get into that. I'm going to pin the conversation later for an important detail. But again, it will be the Bison pick. I think specifically for this Akuma, it is loaded in. Yeah, it's going to be the Bison pick.
That makes sense. You know, JP hates playing that matchup. The air fireballs delete the crouch fears. Fireball pressure in general is just better off for Akuma and his buttons and the aerial approach to the dive kicks. You don't want to have to deal with that. Bison is to play the ground game better for reasons like this.
Did you see that? My man SI Enik did like a fireball. You saw the start of it. Grand Todakai was already ahead of him, already into that OD Cycle Crusher. Plant the bomb.
All roads lead the bomb. And damage if he's able to get the hit. Bomb about to go off.
You tried to press a button and that instance level 1. That is your own fault. Perfect.
What a nightmare indeed. Red Todakai was fantastic with the timing with the bomb sensor kick. The bomb able to blast off right after it. Again, on the ground again. You have OD Cycle Crusher that eliminates the fireball pressures. You have to go for the aerial approach to CNE.
Brother, that was a full screen anti-air. That was a full screen anti-air.
Install the bomb, Toto.
Sure.
Walk him down.
Oh,
no. Doubles reverse.
Just hover, just sneaking in right underneath the side switch, but can he make the most of it, right? He hasn't been able to land some impactful normals. All right, that's totally fine. At least getting the confirm into the lights. Meaty fireball with the pressure, knocking on the door again. Counter hit. Very important tech. Plus frames. Not for me.
Ooh, okay, XTP.
Taking it away. CNE, even up the rounds, a little more confident what we've seen him throughout the entire week. I like this. Switch up every so often now, try to calling out the only Cycle Crusher. They're going to get caught by that stomp. Slight walk back into the crouching medium kick, hits him with the adamant fist. Into level 3, kill as much drive gauge as possible. Get his back up. Maybe go for more variants with the fireball after this fireball. Get the walk up stand fierce a little bit in the fireball if you want it. Yes, goes for the demon flip instead.
Oh, he can't risk any more block swings on this point. And he's going to be eating so much damage. The burnout is there. He still pursues on offense. SI Anik finding the
Dang, come on, Todakai.
Todakai. I feel like he personally doesn't feel that he's as strong with Bison, right? He's doing it just for the sake of the matchup, hence why he's hovering into the character select. He's so confident with that JP, but as you had mentioned before, JP not having the best
it's a harder matchup for JP, but I would like to see him go back to the GL. Oh, dang.
The greatest Akuma because he doesn't have to face against like NL right now.
Yeah.
Technically, this is the greatest Akuma he has to face off against at Capcom Cup.
Deep in the dot kick. CNE honestly playing a lot better than what we've seen. I like him going more for the aerial approach. You see him confirms, way more confident, way more active than he was before. So
okay, nice perfect parry. Come on. All right, throw. All right, Todakai. Make it count. Yep. Keep it. Trading. That's fine. Don't get sweet.
Clean and pristine. That was beautiful. Way to wait on
perfect parry. Carry him to the corner. Carry him to the corner, and then do the DI. Fierce to the DI. Okay. Yes. Yes. Good. All right. All right. Todakai, the home. All right. Let's see if he can come out. All right. Drive rush in. Gets the plus frames. Stealing a turn again. Perfect parry. Let's go. Gets the bomb installed. Yo, see Anik, what the heck, bro, was mashing like crazy. Okay.
Focusing on when Grand Todakai advances forward to allow him to throw that.
Oh, what a shimmy by Todakai.
Step back for the shimmy. SI Anik's throws get exposed. The backdash also, nope, still going to be plus frames. Grand Todakai really laying it on thick. See Anik.
He's dead.
He's going to be hanging on for just a bit. No, he's not. Level 3 instead. Very dominant. 2 rounds from Grand Total.
Dominant round by Todokai. You love to see it.
You see him also just backdashing with these dive kicks in the area where SI Unique wants to approach and wants to pivot to. Game to game now. Both players, SI Unique honestly playing better than what he did previously. Grand Todokai getting a better handle with the Bison. SI Unique locking. He doesn't have other characters, but he told me it's only the Akuma right now. There's too much you have to put on with this character. You have to main him. You can't just, I have him as a trietary.
I forgot he was
Plus frames. Throw.
He was a
Come on.
Chun-Li main.
Yeah.
All right, throw. He's gonna throw loop him. Nope. He's just gonna do the 2 throws. Yep. Throw him. Throw him again. All right. Okay. So he's gonna throw loop him. Yep.
That's going to be a bomb as well. You had the expense of that help.
Oh.
Whipping in the air, unfortunately not able to get that grip. That's going to be it. Grand Todokai,
You love to see it.
set point.
All right. Set point. Todokai.
Huge, man. Starting off with that perfect.
Low forward.
He was just
See, a lot of players don't protect themselves. Oh my goodness. Todokai.
Boom.
Ooh, the damage. Oh, I like it, but it's a.
I hella respect it. Drive impact with that much life left. Got 2 bars too. If it lands, you're killing. Oh, that was
Oh, what a Michael.
Front for a combo. Yeah, it's not your turn. The flip out allows SI Unique to get a back punish. Double dashes up. Wait for a little bit to see if there's going to be a reversal. It's not your turn.
Oh,
Level 3. No. Oh.
Level 3. Yeah, maybe he's giving a little bit too much even on the 9K health of Akuma. Didn't want to risk.
That was a little bit.
Yep, he's safe.
It's totally fine.
That's what you know. Your kick into level 3.
That's not gonna.
After the CA. Grand Todokai.
Todokai.
2-1 over
Let's
SI
go.
Unique. Man, the
Second place.
well calculated right there. Save the bar for the proper moment. That's it.
One more.
Grand Todokai doing it for Panama.
You can hear it, man. You can read his lips. One more.
One more.
Finger in the air, baby. One more. And I was actually kind of surprised when I saw that drive reversal had hit, or had been blocked by SI Unique. I wondered maybe he was a little bit out of range, perhaps.
Maybe.
Something out of that. But either way, man, SI Unique, a little bit of a rough shot. Still has another game to play. He could still continue to play spoiler against NL. But the way that Grand Todokai had playing in the had been
Yeah.
very
Todokai actually should have been 4-0 because he lost to barely lost to NL. There was a game where he should have beat NL. He could have very well be 4-0. He played decently well against NL, but he just dropped a lot of stuff.
Switching up the variance too as well in the way he was coming through. Yes, he got anti it every so often, but not enough for his demise. And then backdashing away from the dive kick.
still pursues
Like to come through. He knows
Who's doing the mixing for this?
I'm not about that game. Let me back off a little bit. The perfect carries as well as you just said right there.
This is so bad.
Follow up right after. And again, all roads leading to bomb.
Because you have the audio coming from the actual. You're telling me that they can't pull the audio? They don't have the audio going from separate tracks to where they can only pull the audio for the game? For whenever they're doing the replay and not actually pull the audio and the commentary? For an event this size?
Full bomb sequences, that really kind of spells out how the game had gone to put him into this exact checkmate scenario, man.
And so you have the commentators talking over their commentation, but it's
too much.
so it's just too it's so loud, bro. It's
Like that 9K health, smile.
so well it's distracting.
Definitely has a lot of tools they can utilize against Bison. But what is on the screen right
I think he
now
plays
is
Noah next.
SI Unique in the -6. Grand Todokai in that +2 scenario with NL. Ooh, things are getting dicey. No, the Prodigy with that +3. He's coming up next, it looks like, against Salty Kid.
Oh, and this is a matchup that he has been grinding. That is for sure. And he also has the luxury of being able to play off against the other Kimberly players here. We know we have one of the SFL teams, obviously FlyQuest, having Psycho, having Shine.
Psycho, yeah, Shine. Let me go put some of these chips in.
I don't know if Punk would let that happen. But either way, I mean, like for the benefit of everybody here, I imagine the country's got to unify at this point.
I got some of these chips that I'm gonna
Let's
eat
see how he does. But Salty Kid, looking at
after
his
this match.
current record, being at 2-2, right? He needs to win 2-0. And he needs to.
I don't know why I'm not that tired.
It's hard to say right now, actually, because
I do want to go to bed. I'm not tired though.
To pretty much lose it all, but as it stands right now, no the Prodigy. If he wins this, he just might be that shoe-in.
Actually, they're my ally.
Top 16 waiting for him. Salty Kid looking to ruin that and get his own game going. The Sodium Sun lands the punish counter slide. You get way more off the slide this season.
Also,
The bomb about to land, and he does get the explosion. And at least you see Salty Kid going in right for the dash up, drive rush, hard stop.
no,
First the
bro.
bomb. You see Salty Kid has been
No, bro. Ugh.
yesterday, I should say. Constant with the bomb.
Bro, he's gonna give him the
disrupting Noah's rhythm and it's neutral. Send him off with the super.
guess I could kill because he doesn't have the he didn't have the
No,
kill.
he didn't have a can. He used two fire. But either way, I mean, being in burnout, I don't think there was a lot that Salty Kid would be worried about right
Yup. I like that, getting the can. Punishes the slide. Double dash. Nice DP by Noah. Throw. I knew it was coming. And Salty Kid. Oh, why would you spin that right
It
there?
does create a lot more space though when you see the bounce back off of the body, so my mistake.
Gets out the corner, much as possible, gets Noah. Rocky defense that she has. Salty Kid also.
Nice DP by Noah.
Now in this day that he did yesterday, didn't really go for the bust out.
So he's looking for that. He was level 3.
Ends it right now. Wants to kill as much drive gauge as possible. Get the lead. He will expend that level 3 at any point, any round. Don't take the other person down as much as possible.
Yeah, a couple of those slides have been doing more harm for Salty Kid than good, to be honest with you. But
Yeah, he needs to stop sliding.
you can work with it. Noah the Prodigy now. Okay,
But he's still doing it.
Noah the Prodigy, nice and healthy yet again. Okay.
No, the drive reversal.
Gets still alive. Now with any bar to his name, the drive gauge is gone. Resets the pressure with the throw. The Sodium Sun, can he finish the job? Stampede kick able to get the hit.
No.
Oh, that counter.
Back to back block.
What? What? No, he calculated it correctly.
Driving while in burnout. The defense was immaculate.
He calculated the chip just wrong.
Going with the tick throw. Drive rush. With the throw again. Salty Kid with the tech. Pushing up the defense a little bit. Waits for him to come down. That's fine here for Noah's Prodigy. He'll take that drive gauge as much as possible and still able to recover to get that DP off. Drive rush throw again. Be a low, will be a throw. It's a crouching light to open him up.
Man, defensively, Salty Kid has not found the right options. He does have a way out, but at the cost of a little bit of life.
Back
to the
throw.
corner you go, and it's a punish counter against the parry. Knock him down one more time. A throw will do it. And he tries a big medium kick against medium kick. Noah the Prodigy with a trade. The greatest trade for him. One game up over Salty Kid.
Typical thing for Noah. After the knockdown, jump back into something. OD fireball we saw. And then see stand medium kick. Noah on the first game. Both whipping the knife, but Noah
The whip throw.
Jab off. And a throw right after, not where you want to be as Kimberly. She does not have that defense. It's only innate defense like perfect parry and such. Ooh, corner. The slide. No punish counter. Throw.
Trying to harass.
Bro, he was going for the drive gauge.
The defensive aspect right now.
It's not like he was going for anything defensive. He was just going for the burnout. He wasn't trying to throw him. Now he's going to throw him. He wasn't trying to open him. Now he's opening him up because he's got him burnt out.
And that's the blast. That stand fierce in the proper distance. Hold the Azuna drop. The bomb doesn't.
Oh, he didn't.
Roll after ODP Noah.
Uh-oh. And he's healthy. One more sequence. He could build a level 3 if he gets that hit. Knocking on the door. Salty Kid now rebuttaling with a counter punch of his own.
No drive reversal?
No way.
No, it's going in. Doesn't able to cross up DP.
How would a drive reversal there?
I think that was a heavier.
Maybe could have super there.
No, I wonder if possibly he could have done like a light, perhaps. I'm not too sure.
Maybe the angle was too sharp.
Nice.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I probably would have tried the super there.
Salty Kid.
Great enough for Salty Kid though. I mean, being on the board with the round, so a very big fighting chance to tie it up here.
Level 3.
Level 3. Here we go.
Immediately.
A very important buff now for the side of Salty Kid. Still remaining on one can, 2. If he gets one more sequence.
I would say Salty Kid is very good at attacking the drive gauge. Like, look. Look at the, so that's true now.
Yep.
Get interrupted. Round and pound, you go
Stand fierce into run council. Stand medium punch into run council is true now. And with the buff.
It's a back
throw.
And another one to get it done. No on set point.
3-6, ladies and gentlemen.
Drive rush. He's walked up, strolled on in, got the back throw, got his win.
Now for back-to-back throws. That's a big starter for Noah the Prodigy. Not going to spend the rest of the burnout just yet. Really picking and choosing when he wants to get those burnout spots, right? Not just committing to the full combo. That's a good
We
one
just
right
hit
there.
fierce after getting hit, and it worked.
Going for himself. Knock him down. That's a throw. Still stopping the drive rush yet again. Salty Kid getting absolutely smoked out the corner. Unfortunate, but Noah the Prodigy 2-0. He's got to be making it from the winner side.
There it is, from the trenches, from the mud. Noah the Prodigy, top 16, staring in his face. And well done. Again, that strategy that he has of knocking down and jumping back. So hype me up. He said, light me up, hype me
Bro,
up.
I can't believe he did
Man,
that.
giving up his whole address when it comes to the pop.
It worked too.
He's like, I'm coming from Lompoc. I'm from
Right
J
here.
Street. I'm coming in from J Street. I'm like, man.
Here's the
He
thing,
hit
though.
fierce, bro.
Oh my God, hey man. I feel like if he wins the millie,
Oh, God.
he's got to be changing zip codes.
I'm gonna throw this away.
Well, not in California.
I'm gonna go grab some of these chips
Either
real
way,
quick.
taking a look at the
I'll be right
replay,
back.
We talked about like the calculations in regards to like what Salty Kid was trying to do. He had it pretty well thought out. He was threading the needle in regards to this offense against Noah the Prodigy while he was in burnout. But there was some, man, amazing decisions and reactions from the side of Noah the Prodigy.
I gotta say, once again, Noah getting that knockdown and just waiting for them to wake up with something like aggressive. He has a jump back, meter kick this time. Later on, it's a jump back, heavy kick to finish everything. It's those moments where you think you try to route things back with like drive rush back throw or whatever it may be. That intention is all snuffed out. It's sniffed out by Noah the Prodigy. Unfortunate that DP didn't hit, but again, the corner pressure too much, and Kim already suffers there, right? And Salty Kid, at the very least, was busting out a lot more with the supers. We didn't see that yesterday. That was leading to his demise against JB. Now, this time he tried to get more active, but Noah was too ready and steady, and that's like a dive kick. That makes it even worse to have to try to leave. Foot dive.
My man's got a backwards move and dive kick. That thing is far. That hitbox is mad far.
Good.
That
Good.
is
So is Noah.
insane.
Doing that continuously and blowing up the intentions of trying to leave the corner. Noah with that big resounding win. Let's look at the scoreboard. Oh my God, plus 5.
Yeah, that's got to be it right there, man. But who knows? I mean, we'll see. I mean, no, what am I saying? That's got to be it. He wins out. Yeah, 4-1. He's already in the winner's side. Hello.
Okay.
But we still have plenty more matches to determine who's going to be on the loser's side, right? Up next. This is going to be so difficult to call, man. Grand Totokai versus JB. If Grand Totokai gets this big W in convincing fashion, he just might be the candidate to move on in there. But we'll see, man. If JB can dampen his momentum, it's going to be that much closer. If there ever is a tiebreaker scenario, I don't know if you guys had heard this prior, but if there is a very close tiebreaker between some of the players here to get into the loser side, they will be playing a 1-1 off stream. Just a heads up. So heavy implications here. Grand Totokai versus JB. Now JB, right, he needs to beat Totokai and hope everybody else outside of Noah evens out in their matches. So that includes NL specifically.
This is all a dangerous thing to have to think about. How well you do is great, but you have to think about what other people are doing and hope that they lose or win. Not in your hands fully, but that's group stage play, baby. If you're not the top spot, you're going to drop out. I'm wondering what Grand Totokai will go for. It looks like it's going to be the JP. He does have the Bison. I think Bison is absolutely fine in this matchup, but maybe it's not the full effect that he wants it to be. He's going with Mr. Just Perry himself.
Okay. Now, I did pin the conversation for what we were talking about earlier. Grand Totokai talked to me backstage. He's like, you know what? I'm tempted to go for the Bison matchup because I kind of do like that for Rashid. Like, I know like some of the tech behind it, but I'm just not too comfortable. I'm just not comfortable enough. I would rather go and play my best character, which is exactly why he's gone for the JP pick.
That's smart. Go with what you're comfortable with. Even if the matchup is bad or good, whatever it may be, you'll be writing these scenarios where it's a little bit scrambling. Just like right now, reversal button with the crouching light punch, not anything significant. Does get the crouching medium punch though. Beautiful. Back to full screen. The Pierce departure, lock him down. You're not cleared for flight. Cannot take off from that corner at all. OD to lock him down continuously. And in all these scenarios, you see as much as you can. The departure is trying to come through, but JP able to thread the needle through the miasma and plasma and end it with the eagle spike.
Dang, totally.
I like that too. That was a relatively early medium kick coming out from the side of JB. That is a long-reaching normal too. On counter hit while in drive rush, you are getting hella extra frames. Grand Totokai had tried to counterpunch with the crouching medium, but now he's gonna have to get locked down. Yup, I was gonna say that attempt to go for the spikes like that, oh, he ate so much. That was almost level 3 damage, man.
Might as well be. Heavy mixer right there to anti-air. Can't leave the corner. Shell no bail. The drive impact after the crouching medium kick. For medium punch. OD finishes the job with a spinning mixer. JB was the first game on the board with pure dominance and also defense to get through all the departures, the pierces, patience until he had the right time to drive rush medium kick, as you mentioned.
Yeah, we've had this kind of comparison a couple of times over watching Dual Kevin face off against some of the JPs in his group, right? I feel like JB is like one in that same tree. I feel like he's relied so much on movement and reading Grand Todokai over committing to some of the spikes and some of the departures from further out. I feel like if Grand Todokai maybe kind of shows off that, you know, that attempt to even try to check the movement with the medium spike or the light spike, excuse me, the close or the medium one, I feel like that might dampen JB, but as of right now, Grand Todokai is keeping it pretty close up until this point. Yeah, full screen pressure incoming from the departure. Again, heavy spike. JB definitely relying on that movement, making those reads.
True. Perfect parry is here. Eagle spike. A lot of okay incoming. Take that trade to continue the pressure. The pushback too much. The stand fierce right after Grand Todokai recognized. Was not able to get that drive impact right back though. Unfortunate. Charge up fireball. Mix up. Heavy kick. It's all harassing the drive gauge, and Grand Todokai will get hella burnt out. No answer. He committed to the stand fierce.
No, I have a feeling that it was possibly an attempt to.
Hey, that was fast.
Heavy mixer, like heavy mixer.
Come on, Todokai.
Grand Todokai putting him around on the board here.
I noticed there was a slight walk back on that string from the side of JB to defend while Todokai had pulled out the feint. We'll talk about that in a bit though. Lavushka coming in, not going to be the biggest threat. Okay, or so I thought. The final ghost coming in clutch.
What was the last one, man? When you least expect? Anti-air,
like that, yeah.
sharp. Fireball to lock him down. Careful now. Don't do one with too much recovery. That missile kick,
I think
Steve would say, will come into play. He's looking for it. Could have got a throw, but maybe didn't want to go for it.
I would have amnesia there. That would have been a good spot to amnesia.
My win condition.
All right.
Still pretty healthy on the drive gauge. Willing to take all that chip. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
The classic.
I got some chips.
Not getting the one framer still. Maintaining the pressure is ever so important. Crouching medium punch on the other side.
Nice strong by Todokai.
Departure. On the way out is JB still not able to track him down.
Still no.
With the momentum to his side now.
To lock him down.
Departure.
Overhead. He's holding parry for damn dear life.
Amnesia.
Button right after with that heavy kick, JB. We have that perfect space. If you whip a button, I have a drive rush for a medium punch, whatever it may be.
Nice throw. Set up the.
Pierce blocked out the slide applied. Wow, so Rashid kick, and that kills. That's set point JB.
Yeah, that was a call out no matter what. JB had read Grand Todokai like a book. He had gone for the run and slide and committed to it.
Counter.
Finds the overhead round start to start things off really well. Heavy mixer backs off and no charge of fireball, no meaty fireball. That's fine. MD
nice.
Now coming to play. It'll be too late though. Level 2.
楽しみだね。
Oh no, JB, what had happened? What just happened? He had parried initially. Maybe he was in fear of the throw, punish counter. It would have caused like even bigger damage. So possibly.
Still stuck. Have you
Oh, JP. Perfect parry. Todokai does the that's the Japanese saying. They perfect parry the overhead. Departure again.
Keep trapped up in the corner as much as possible. Todokai trying to finish this. Drive reversal. Drive rush forward. Heavy kick to keep the plus frames on. Another level 2 coming for you. Push back with the level. No. Baits out the drive reversal.
He still has a chance.
JB has him cut up in the corner. He's only got level 1 to his name.
He also has amnesia too. The drive.
Oh, he's dead.
No way. So 2 things here. I couldn't tell if he recovered and whiffed, or if the throw was fast enough to grab the overhead animation. Because again, although it is overhead, animation-wise, you see the character up in the air. The character is indeed still grounded. I didn't see if it was counter hit or not. I really couldn't. I had missed it. But either way, Grand Todokai, a very, very fortunate series of events there, tying it up 1-1.
His defense in the corner has gotten better and better. Reward, obviously, all these level 2s up in the corner, setting the OD departures, but now he's the one in the corner. Holding parry against the drive impact.
Right, back throw.
Not a second time. Take up with the fireball. Drive rush jab, a little bit too fast on the draw.
Going for the option select against the fates is so smart from the side of JB. Grand Todokai a little bit too slow to react, getting slowly pushed into the corner, or so
first.
That cane is just too far. When he smack for the punish counter, man, that's demoralizing.
Oh yeah.
Oh. My man said, hiya.
Perfect parry by Todokai. Nice. Sets up the departure again. The abracadabra, but gets punished by JP. So JB. We couldn't drive impact back, because if we drive impact back, the level 2 would have hit him.
That's been rough. I feel like in terms of all the drive impact that JB had used against Todokai, I think 3 out of 4 may have landed thus far.
Yep. I knew the OD amnesia was coming. I would have did it there too. No, he did the roll combo. He was there.
Yeah.
He went to.
That drive gauge level 2, side switch, anything. He's the one once again in the corner. Defense a little more active with drive rush counter. Medium punch, OD fireball. Go for the side switch here. There we go, up the low.
What a mix. This is
mid screen too as well. Keeping him locked down for reasons like this.
At the juggle points.
EX.
Still being able to continue the combo. The parry is there.
No, what? He should have threw him.
Delayed break off of the throw from the side of JB.
He's dead.
At the tip of the cane. You went safe to the drive rush. That
Tell the guy. Match point. If he wins, he's coming out of the pool. Let's go. He controls his own destiny. No, oh, he should have amnesia there. I would have amnesia there. It was good.
Great desert storm coming in.
Yeah.
That's why. I'll give you more of that bar. Got the enhancement.
Oh, dang, this is not good. Nah, JB's too good with the anti-air throws. All right, nice. Oh, Todokai. Oh, I think he tried to amnesia. He was trying to amnesia.
I was waiting for that. JB was not going to shy away.
He's not down.
Exact strategy because of the health he has left. SRK, and it is the perfect. I didn't think it was going to be enough damage. JB getting the most mileage out of drive impacts all week long.
What a risk at a 1st or 2 with $1 million staring at you and you DIing. And honestly, we saw the bite back from a little bit.
JB win. I'm telling you, where my Japanese fans at, right? Where the honeys at? I need the honeys.
Especially got me absolutely tripping. Dog out here to DI these top level players, but using that stress of being on the stage, I think working around that is why that works out maybe more than people would think.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, keep it going.
You want to keep testing him out and see if he's going to react to it. But I do have to chalk it up. Grand Todokai taking so much extra damage in these rounds from the drive impact is really what set JB ablaze with that momentum. And again, you see it right here on the replays. How often do you get to see these land on a stage like Capcom Cup? Grand Todokai reeling back in the seat. Now, outside of that, I think the defensive choices from Grand Todokai have been pretty top-notch and also finding perfect times to get the side switch against JB. Now, not to say also JB's defense was a little bit lackluster, but I think Grand Todokai gave him really
Todokai is still in it.
Initially, like the very end, though, despite Grand Todokai having great defense,
oh no!
Reversals put him in burnout and put him in a bad sort of way. There's a back. That was a good back throw, by the way.
So but if NL wins, if NL wins, he's basically the loser.
Will take away your positional advantage, put you against the wall continuously, put you on the back foot, make you panic, and it worked out to take away that confidence that Grand Todokai has had up to this point thus far.
But if
is the culprit, you can see it towards the end here as well.
If JB basically won when he won that match, that basically put him in good position to qualify.
Is now sitting at 3-2, along with JB 3-2. Oh,
3-2 at +1.
I got a lot on my mind right now, but what should be on our minds, obviously, other than the standings.
And since JB beat him in the head-to-head, they won't go to the runoff, the one offshoot, because the head-to-head counts. They have the same differential. Then it goes to head-to-head. Then it goes to the playoff.
Capable of doing it full against Grand Todokai, but definitely looking a lot better than what he was.
I think
way more informed, way more active, way more confident decision making. We saw some drops here and there, but that's just nerves and
that's unfortunate.
Trying to be out here. We saw him last year not make it to the stage, had some visa problems, but made it this time, had earned his way in. And right now, I see on the screen as they practice.
Is Noah really about to be the highest placing American again?
Go too far. I do see the
like he was at EWC.
The Chun-Li in practice. I don't know if what he's gonna play. But the mirror match is something that NL's played a lot. You know, he's out in the Asian region. There's a lot of players that are out there can practice with and prep for in the mirror match.
NL, it's simple.
It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, SI and Nick, pretty familiar with the character up until this point. That's the character that led him into his qualification into the Cup. Him showing off his Season 1 character that also technically made it into the Cup.
Yeah.
I think it makes, with nothing to lose at this point, you got to go.
If NL loses 1-2, he's going to make the playoff happen, like the first to one game.
From this matchup, Fireball game is going to be eliminated here Chun-Li cannot keep a pace in place with Kuma. Ooh, the
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's totally fine. I mean, with access to Hazanshu, I don't think she'll be fearing the Fireball War as much, right?
Okay.
It's more so the defensive aspect. Like, I feel like what is Chun-Li going to do once Akuma starts mauling you? If you do have access to like an uppercut technically with the up kicks.
True. But like the aerial approach, though, potential kicks don't always work out against like the dive kicks. Just kind of keep a little bit of a deep, I should say deep sort of hit against the DP. So it's hard for him right now. Good for SI Unique with the fake out.
He still got it like that too. With the Serenity stance, she's moving up and down all over the place. It's tough.
Oh, yeah. It's raining now. It's raining now. Ooh, nice counter hit. The pick up with the back heavy kick, back scaling, but just wanting to get that corner carry. Push him up in the corner. Crouch Fierce, walk up, fireball, ends it, but too close for comfort. NL with the hard knockdown on the Oki. Starting the throw, wake up lightning legs, works out.
One of the characters that can really combat against a strike throw mix-up, being able to instant air legs. Now the damage is pretty impactful. Not necessarily going to get that burnout just yet.
Close. Oh, you fireball. If you want to, level 2. Cuts with a normal fireball. SI Unique trying to trap him there, and NL get some distance. The bar back as well. Is it enough? Deep the dive kick.
All right, throw.
That was a very, very deep dive kick.
This was good.
You see it? SI Unique showing up that Azandra at least once.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's rough. Tensho kicks just getting destroyed. 2 times straight. NL finding a way around the anti-air approach from SI Unique.
The problem for her, as NL gets easier and easier with these dive kicks, find the right area. Harder for to hit them. The Tensho kicks continues. The fireball also continues out off the table. OD fireballs out creating too much barriers for SI Unique to leave the corner just yet.
And now basically just needs to win. When is it? When is it?
There you go. Now you gotta wait for the kicks, right? No, I lied. It's gonna be a delayed button for the from NL.
Right.
He's dead.
Heavy kick. OD fireball is gonna spin the win.
Got to.
DP,
Level 3.
History. NL brings it back to break the aerial approach. And SI Unique panicking a little bit more than what he's doing previously in the rounds. Why he's taken down NL. First game, but SI Unique definitely has some great moments starting off.
Man, if NL gets this big W, 2-0, I am not too sure if that gets him into loser side, genuinely. I already forgot what his game differential was at this point.
Well, and cross deal with that.
No, I mean, we'll have a moment. We'll literally have like a couple of rounds, so we'll see. We can do it ourselves.
Right.
Do it again. We gotta see a third, right? You know.
All right. Yep. Low forward. Get the sweep.
Not any conversion, really. SI Unique managing to get that sweep, but does it lead to anything though, right? Being contained in the corner is just so
low forward.
NL's offense and control have just been so substantial.
Right punch fireball. It's a jump in. It's the win here for NL. So many things you have to worry about on the grounded approach and the aerial approach. Air fireball, dive kick. The fireball on the ground, the 4 Fierce, stay Fierce up for the corner. Akuma can really express himself there. A slide round start is how we started off. A crouching kick might be the way to start the end here. NL puts SI Unique.
Jump in. What a big jump in by NL. Big time jump in. DP, the damn. No, he doesn't have the level 3. Crouching medium punch. He's just went for the shimmy. Oh, he's buffering. Oh, he was buffering. He was looking for something, but gets the overhead reset by Unique. Goes for the throw. Oh, okay. NL. Well, did I say NL was coming out of losers? I did say NL was coming out of losers. So NL position, correct. But my winner's position, my winner prediction was wrong. Noah's winner. I thought JB was going to be a winner, but Noah was in winners. So it looks like Noah will probably be the highest placing American.
I'm taking that one home.
Yeah, not the right one. The left one.
you have 2 light kicks there, Seiko. I want the other one.
Oh, man. NL. I like the way that he is playing. Way more control than when he picked up Akuma. I feel like he kind of lacked that, especially when things come with South. I feel like even when that does happen every so often, he kind of keeps the composure. Does do the ODD piece with the bust out continuously. He's found that out here even better, even stronger, and he understands the matchup. Air fireballs lock him down in the corner with the stand fierce. Beautiful space trap, as you see right there, and dumping out the damage optimally whenever he can. Cooper can do that with damn near every single combo, it feels, but NL, you to keep the bar for the right moments.
Yeah, all these replays just hanging out on the west side. NL has really been flexing his wheel of options against SI and Eek's Wake Up. It's been so imperative to keep that mix, and that was so beautiful too. Right when the fireball dissipated, at the right moment where he knew he was allowed to press a button, he took full advantage of that. SI and Eek was not ready for that type of rebuttal, and you saw it in this.
That was the last of the pool.
NL,
I'm gonna stay up for this Tokido pool.
big recovery from how he faced off
And
in that 2-1 spot, but now taking a look, Noah the Prodigy
after that,
making it out of the winner side, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm not mistaken, if my eyes do not deceive me, NL is the one to make it out in the loser side with a +4 game differential. Congratulations to both Noah and NL. But big shout outs to my favorites, man. Grand Totokai, JB, Salty Kid, SI, and this is the match. This is the group that I was actually pretty much looking forward to as well.
Same.
Big shout outs to those guys.
Yeah, everyone's showing out. What is it? Noah the Prodigy and NL at the top spots. NL in the loser side, Noah in the winner side. Definitely a lot of storylines that will be expressed tomorrow, and I can't wait to see that happen. That rounds out Group B. JB not able to climb the ranks fully, but big shouts to everybody that has been coming through, showcasing what they can do, that there's still dangerous bets and still landmines. SI and Eek too as well. Glad to see him at this stage. Didn't make it last year, made it this year, and earning it the second time, beautifully done. But that being said, it's time to send it over to the interview.
そうですね、ノア・ザ・プロロジー1でNL 選手2で、はい、試合が終わった後の感想とこれからの意気込み。
I hope Noah doesn't say anything stupid.
Noah, amazing performance, 4 wins, 1 loss, phenomenal stuff. Man, talk me through your feelings right now.
Good, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm ready to cook up, I'm ready to kill everyone. I'm ready, I'm good, let's get it.
とりあえず今グループ1から抜けてとてもいい感じでいい気持ちでこれからも頑張っていきたいところです。で、for the fans here, everyone watching on, you know, people supporting you back home, do you have any words to share?
Shout out the Hood, shout out Slack, Quincy, Gifted, Tony, Reggie, my dad, my mom. Hey, Twitter, what happened to all that talk y'all were talking?
Shut the oh my gosh, bro, shut up.
Noah the Prodigy, what happened to all that talk y'all were talking? Let's get it. Twitch, what happened? Y'all did all that talking on Twitter.
Bro, someone tell him to shut the oh my gosh.
Post my Street Fighter League.
Bro, shut up. Get him to stop drop.
まあとりあえずTwitter でいろいろ言ってた皆様今どうですか
It's embarrassing, bro.
今になったじゃんみたいなどう思うみたいな感じ
Bro, shut up up.
とりあえずすごい幸せ気分でまあそのノリでちょっといろいろ言ってるんですけどはい NL 選手の方はいお願いします So
He's acting a damn fool in another country, bro. Just say, hey, man, yeah. Say you have to.
Top 16. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, like a.
I hope, but today Noah plays so well. So.
They're right. Did not translate that. Of course, he didn't translate that 1-to-1 for sure.
Side, I qualify. I'm so happy. I'll make it one more.
本当は1で予選1からグループ抜けたかったんですけどノア今日は本当にすごい強かったのでまあ2でいいですみたいな感じでで Top 16 This is a big opportunity, you know, one of the biggest opportunities in your career, right? Biggest Street Fighter tournament in the world. What?
He said Ryan translated safely, bro. He definitely had to translate it.
2 years in a row, my results a little bit grow up. I hope this year more grow up. I think FT3, I'm strong. I'm confident.
2年前の活躍から比べると相当なんてレベルアップしてるっていうかもう自分ですごい精神的に伸びてるっていう感覚で明日頑張りたいと思ってます。そんな感じです。はい。ですね。まあインタビューコーナー以上となりまして次の試合へ進むという形なんです。実況に移りましょう。それで皆様ありがとうございます。さようなら。
I'm just glad that he didn't grab the microphone from everybody else and was just like, "What's up now?"
What's it, bro? You're in an interview set. You're in a professional setting. At least show some type of professionalism, bro.
Statistically, they're the results speak for themselves at the end of the day. He's having the rookie year of his life. I mean, that's how it works when you're a rookie and then you move on. That's how it goes. But either way, man, Noah the Prodigy and NL, congrats to them making it through.
Yeah, it was an embarrassment, bro.
Continue along with the groups. We have to give a big shout out to the sponsors that have been supporting us here in our journey at Capcom.
You in Japan acting a damn fool. Come on, man, cut that out.
World Finals is returning to Tokyo for the first time in 9 years. It's the biggest global one-on-one break.
Hey, bro, it's so corny, though.
Thousands of B-boys and B-girls from all across the world compete in from over 30 countries. That is crazy. Every single year for a chance to represent at the World Final. This November, Red Bull BC1 World Final Tokyo 2025 is bringing something extra special through an epic collab with Street Fighter 6, starting with a video showcase released just last year featuring Japan's own B-girl Ami and B-boy Shigeki X, and a few of your other favorite Street Fighter 6 characters, including Jamie. That's pretty cool. Stay tuned for more exclusive content from this power collab. The American-born culture of breaking will take center stage at the Ryogoku Kokugikan, the iconic home of the sumo wrestling arena, on Sunday, November 9th. Don't miss your chance to witness history in the making. Head over to redbull.com for more information about this event.
Beautiful stuff right there. Definitely take a look at that and take a look at this quick break, because after we come back, it's going to be an absolute banger with Group C. We'll see you in a second.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics. I need some sleep.
Where dreams become reality. Monster Hunter Bridge.
Show me what you have.
But I need to hurry up with this Tokido group. If they delete broad drive rush and nerf the I just want to know what they're gonna announce.
カプコンカップ11続いては
Alright.
グループ C の模様をお届けしてまいります。
Next up at Capcom Cup 11, it's time to introduce Group C.
それではグループ C プレイヤー入場です。
And now, let's get ready for the Group C player entrances.
鉄血の古豪 GG ハリベー
All the way from Frankfurt, Germany, it's the
But
cold-blooded
better. Okay. That name sounds kind of fly. Alright. I need to get through this pool and I'm about to call it a night. And then tomorrow, we'll figure it out tomorrow. So I do want to watch the whole top 16. Tokido looked uncharacteristically bad yesterday. Perfect parry Prince.
Next up, from Japan, the perfect parry Prince, Kakeru.
Kakeru. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up early. I normally do.
From Brazil, he is the Cyclone Zangief Bolado.
Wells marvelous tornado.
The Tornado's stupid nickname. Why can't players... Like, who's coming up with these names? They're just using their characters and they're just saying all the nicknames for it. The FG Scout.
Here he is, one of the greatest fighting game players of all time. It's the FG Scout, Tokido!
さあということでグループ C ここには日本人の選手がね2人いるということで、まあ、会場の声援もねひときわ大きいかなというところですが、ただここも混戦模様。
昨日見た感じでかける選手はすごいいい調子ですよね、今は。
ですが一戦一戦がねギリギリの勝負ではあった。
そうですよね、はい。あとその最後のジャビン対トキドの試合はとても素晴らしかったですね。
素晴らしかったです。さあではこのグループ C も6名の選手たちがステージに来てくださいました。この6名による総当たり戦も今日で決着となり、上位2名が明日のトップ16のトーナメントに進出となります。
As you can see on the stage, these 6 members of Group C in the final group stage day, they all need the wins. They need every round they can scramble together, and it's all to play for as they are battling it out for that top 2 spots that are going to be coming from this pool in the top 16 tomorrow.
皆さん、結末を見守りながら、この6名の選手に大きな拍手をお願いします。
お願いします。Tokido. Oh, she looked kind of fine. Back to her. More to Tokido sign.
それでは選手の皆さんはスタンバイをお願いいたします。
All right, players get ready. Matches begin momentarily.
さあこの熱い戦いをさらに盛り上げていただく。
Yeah, Tokido has to, I think, win 2-0 all the rest of his way.
実況席の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
This is it, guys. It's about to go down. Let's get on with the action, and I throw it back to the caster's desk now.
But that's definitely not going to happen because he has to play Kakeru. It's going to be hard.
I got my man Vicious alongside me. Ringe in the building. Ryu Goku, Goku Geekon live for Capcom Cup 11. It's going to be another explosive block.
Yo, let me get one of these real quick. It's time to go, baby. It's going to be a big one when it comes to this Group C. There are so many big implications, back-to-back blocks. You guys cannot even afford to miss what's about to go down. You can see it on the top right. Kakeru, the #1 champion, at least for the block currently sitting
Kakeru is 27.
above everybody else with a +5 differential. But man, look at how close-knit everything else is. There are a lot of potential 3-2s here, and Jabiem, he might open the floodgates going forward for someone else to sneak in, but who knows, man? It really depends. Tokido also one of the big favorites coming into it. He's looking like a different beast today, looking at the practice room, but also it's going to be kind of rough. Everybody else has to kind of falter for him to get that step up. And looking at Dual Kevin at 2-2, Volato at 1-2, Hollybell no longer in the equation, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And I mean, Tokido's got an extremely tough start to this group as well. Going up
to play Tokido.
Kakeru, obviously #1 coming into this day with a +5 point differential, as you said, so he's most likely going to make it out. I doubt we see anybody knock him off, whether it be in winners or losers. And Tokido, remember, he needs to up that game differential as well, right? So at -2, he can't even afford to start dropping these games because of people like Jabiem that is in a better position. He needs to dominate set after set. And
Yeah, I say yes to win 2-0.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I mean, specifically, all the cats over at the Homebrew that have been streaming alongside, shout-outs to the boys back home.
Yes, sir.
They've been saying specifically Tokido needs to win 2-0 in both of
Both
his
games.
matches
Yep,
for
I
a
said
chance
that.
to succeed.
Just for a chance.
Precisely right. So just that alone, and it's something that can affect you going into it, right? That's something that could definitely alter how you traditionally play. It's just something that you don't necessarily think about in any other tournament format. You don't be like, oh, I have to win 2-0, I have to win 3-0, whatever it may be. This, you have to do stuff like that. Usually it's just about getting the dub. Here, it's about getting the dub in a specific way.
Exactly. And you have to face off against one of your main training partners, Kakeru, right? There have been so many instances where they've been able to
Kakeru,
play probably on a casual basis, excuse me. Funny enough, somebody had asked me, haven't they had practice during Street Fighter League Japan against each other? I mean, maybe off stream, but not necessarily against each other. Their paths never met because they're, in fact, indeed, in 2 different divisions. One was an S and then one was an F, so they never actually aligned.
Yeah, that is right. As we see here, Tokido sneaking up on Kakeru for a second. Kakeru was already locked in. Didn't realize it. You can see him breathing out. He knows he's dealing with a legend himself. Kakeru never going to take Tokido lightly, despite Tokido obviously being towards the bottom of the group right now. But we said, of course, he is still within striking distance. He just needs a vintage dominating Tokido performance that we've seen year after year after year.
Yeah, he needed to win, at least win something yesterday to put him in a decent position, but he lost both his matches.
With the way he's been playing all week long, we might potentially see a 5-0.
Yeah.
We might potentially see a 5-0. I don't even think it's been done yet.
That's what I was going to say.
Tokido might, not Tokido, Kakeru
like almost
might be.
everybody has dropped a game at this point, but maybe I am mistaken on that one. Kakeru looking to really send a message from the group stage, and he has Ryu Goku Geekon is already making some noise for the dual Japanese battle, 2 of the finest in Street Fighter 6. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, walked up on him like that.
Whoa, Kakeru?
Are we seeing another
What is he doing?
No, this is real.
I thought the same exact thing. I'm like, you're just going to walk up to him like that? Is there something wrong?
And no, Kakeru here just looking to impose his presence early. I like that. I like that a lot. You see Tokido is already even willing to fish for parry and neutral, something that you have to do up against JP to protect your bar. We got the OD Amnesia to thwart the save.
Perfect parry into Tokido. I told you.
As a round ender, a game ender for the side of Tokido. It's not the first time he's flexed that exact strategy.
Said Tokido got the.
Out of the corner. The departure keeping Tokido locked down, though very close to burnout.
Like when he's on point, he's on point.
With the parry just coming in from Tokido to keep his drive gauge.
So when he's on point, he's on point.
Just a bit.
It's looking good right now. Did perfect parry, but Tokido able to stuff that gap. And now he's built some bar back, especially with that absorption of the crouch medium kick.
Slowly but surely, the drive gauge, the drive rush, bring it out. Catches the perfect parry, Prince slipping.
Yes, indeed. The run stop from Tokido. Starting to switch up his rhythm a bit. Tried the jump in. Spike. Kakeru doesn't have much health to work with now, though. Both players extremely low on drive. He's willing to risk the OD and burn himself out.
Ooh, this is going to be a huge change. Or so I thought. Tokido navigating his way past the Lavushka.
What a punish.
Kakeru suffering defeat. from a max range normal.
Huge back-to-back wrist that actually put Kakaru in the hole in round 2, right?
Oh, no DP by Tokido? Okay.
Level 2, nothing was availed, so now Tokido looking in prime position in round 2.
Yeah, man, so much damage can be inflicted with just one launch of that.
Alright, throw loop.
But we'll see if it happens.
Oh.
A couple of throws here, a counter
Yeah.
as well, not able to link up any after that, at least so far.
Oh, Tokido, no
There's just
convert.
so much control. Tokido has been looking so
Oh,
confident
what
up
a
to this
stab
point.
fierce by Kakadu.
I can't believe the Jinrai whiffed. I wonder if
Blood to
Kakaru
say.
knew, like, if he stood up, that it would whiff, right? If he stayed crouching, I think that actually would have connected, which is a bold move because that does hit low. That was like extreme matchup knowledge from Kakaru. But the step kick through the ghost, Tokido already
Step
letting him
kick.
know, I'm coming for those donuts.
Dude, through that.
I love donuts, man.
Yeah, Tokido picked a day to not play. He picked the worst day to not play. Like he know he could play, man.
Against the king of the group, Tokido has been doing so well against the Lavushka activations.
And I just love this high level of Street Fighter 6 play because Tokido won, but the thing I still was most impressed with was Kakaru standing up to avoid the Jinrai follow-up on a low hit. Like, that was just something so sick. And yeah, for those that are unaware, your hurt box is wider when you're crouching in this game. That's why when he stood up right there, the follow-up Jinrai completely whiffed. Great, well done, but Tokido managed to take the first dub anyway.
Man, the intricacies in regards to like the decision making is just
Back throw.
so high between the two, and yet all that effort on defense from the side of Kakaru, excuse me.
Yo, if Tokido gets a 2-0 on both of these and he gets it, this is gonna be crazy.
Initially, but it was rather close. I thought it was going to be a punish.
100% could have been punished. Yeah, Kakaru, I think, just had already set in his mind what he wanted to do next. And now it looked like Tokido did the other follow-up. I wonder if expecting Kakaru to stand up that time and he just stayed crouching. This is very interesting Jinrai mind games I don't see often.
Damn, that's a conversion and a half. He had plenty of time to sense when that departure was going to activate visually. So Kakaru on the board with that first round. You see that light kick.
He said he got the JP thing.
With the roundhouse, he's been going for that the entire time. In the very beginnings of some of these rounds, the drive rush does get challenged from the side of Kakaru. At least lands that hit, sets up the departure. He's going to keep Tokido from full screen for a good moment, right? Double departure to ensure that happens.
And remember, Tokido needs to win these 2-0. So usually you would still feel pretty good in this situation, right? Up 1-0, okay, the opponent has a round, it's all right. This is not okay for Tokido. He's got to make up this ground now. Tries to bait something out, but Kakaru staying disciplined.
Yeah, the last time we
DP
saw a reaction from that safe jump, Kakaru had actually gone for the OD amnesia. We do get a conversion here, and now if it's not one corner, it's another.
Snap.
However,
Yeah,
with
throw.
close to Kakaru in the corner, this is going to be so tough for Tokido.
Level 2. Oh.
Look at the drive gauge. Let's see what the defense is like. Dear God!
Oh my goodness, he blocked and he still died.
Wasting no time, right? Just going into the DI after that.
If he had gone for the level 1,
Oh, he died.
I would have exploded out of my seat from that entire streak.
Well, Tokido's eliminated.
That's what I was expecting, but I just feel like I think Tokido was expecting him to play a bit more mind games, and Kakaru was just like, nah, I'm burning you out with this. I know that this streak
It's Tokido over, man, bro.
By the time I get to DI so I can get that wall stun.
Well, there goes Tokido.
Like that. And Tokido,
there goes my pick to make it out of pools.
Obviously, he's still going to go for the dub here, but this is already fighting from behind.
Nice job,
We talked
Kakaru.
about this plenty of times amongst ourselves, man. When it comes to these two, we had a feeling only one of them was going to make it out.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean,
I mean, the safe bet was probably if I was picking one, Kakaru probably would make it out over Tokido, because Kakaru has been the most consistent, especially in Japan. Tokido just happened to win that one Super Premier event, but Kakaru actually came out of Japan. When you're coming out of Japan, you're definitely kind
expect it to happen again. It didn't happen for Kakaru, or at least he didn't expect it.
Tokido, yeah, I don't think the light kick follow-up would have actually connected. And again, staying crouching, and it's making Tokido whiff that follow-up that he's going with now. This is so interesting, man.
Yeah, he's very aware, like hyper aware of like what Ken can do from those ranges, specifically the medium kicks as to when they come out. So being crouched down to get that to whiff is so it's so difficult to consistently get that perfect parry. Now, get a taste of this, Mr. Prince.
Yes, indeed. Got my own blue stuff. Talk to Noah. We run around those blocks. Oh,
What a shimmy by Tokido.
In and out, a little two-step for you, and Kakaru got caught hands and arms outside the vehicle.
He's got to remain seated if he wants to keep on going.
Can we talk about how broken JP still is? You have Juicy Joe in winners. Kakaru is basically guaranteed to come out
Indeed. The Jinrai, yeah, low that time, right? It was pretty point blank.
because
so.
his game differential is so high.
Switch it up even more, going with the overhead because he sees Kakaru is staying down back during the Jinrais now. So Kido, he's in prime position as well. I mean, one proper hit means the win because he's locked and loaded with 6 drive meters, 3 bars.
Oh, still maintaining the anti-air. Kakaru, that was an opportunity to whip punish that low medium kick. Real deceptive though.
Had to recover just in time.
Level 3.
And that's going to be it. Tokido once again picked his spots to drive rush in so perfectly.
Yeah, Tokido just needed to win yesterday. He just needed to win one match.
This time as well, blowing through, and he goes for feint goes, hitting him in the mouth, and then comboing all the way to a set win. Tokido, again, we talked about it. The 2 O's are very important, but he'll take the dub to keep his hopes alive.
Despite getting that very, very important W against the king of the group, you can see the look on his face is just not too pleased.
Yeah, he
very
knows.
much so not pleased.
He played like garbage yesterday.
Like I said, usually it's just about getting the dub, but right now you got to get the dub in a specific way. But Kakaru taking an L right there, that means he's actually not guaranteed to make it out in winners, if I'm not mistaken. I believe if Jabi M goes completely ham and actually does like a couple of 2 O's today, then I believe he has a chance. We'll make sure we get that all cleared up for you and clarified by the end of the block, of course. But right now, an impressive performance and start from Tokido.
Yeah, it's been so rough, I feel like, for Kakaru to even find the right defensive maneuvers outside of like picking apart the spacing and the normals. When he gets
Tokido's -1.
It's the same type of thing that we're so used to seeing as Ken players do, right? Being able to
Bolando is
when the throw is coming, when
if
the
he
strikes are coming in. Also, what happens when he starts to create space for himself and kind of lock you down. That uppercut is going to be such a great tool to stop any sort of air approach. It's very difficult, man. And that fierce, again, it catches everybody. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. That fierce coming in from Ken will always.
Yeah, if he wins 2, he'll be +1. The best he could be is +1. He needed to be at least +2. So he needed to beat Kakaru 2-0, and he also needed to win this other 2-0.
Right, bouncing back, but as you can see, at 2-2 and a -1 game differential as a hard hole to climb out of because Dual Kevin sitting at the same win-loss record has a +1 game differential.
Yeah, I see.
So that's why we talked about needing those 2 O's so importantly. Of course, Kakaru is going to drop down 1. He's down 3-1 with a +4. That leaves him kind of within striking distance, right? Jabi M at the +2, Dual Kevin at the +1. If they have some amazing performances, maybe they could sneak up there.
Oh, that is so crazy. That is actually so crazy. Jabi M just being at a +2 and Dual Kevin at a +1, that could really, really switch up the standings too. But Tokido at a -1, it's going to be kind of difficult. Dual Kevin has been very, very much so like locked in throughout the entirety of like day 2 and going into day 3 this morning as well. But we'll hold that conversation for another time as we get ready for the next one. It's actually going to be Zangief Bolado going up against Jabi M. The Geef versus the Terry.
And these are 2 of my favorite cinematic intros, by the way. Zangief Bolado with the Zangief pose and the Jabi M. So you thought it was a fluke? Don't talk. I don't want to hear you talk ever again. So Jabi M.
Not ever? Just
not ever.
Okay, okay, I want to double check.
You know what I'm saying? Not you, of course.
No,
but the people that doubted Jabi M. But yeah, it's going to be a great one, obviously. Zangief Bolado, he's become one of my favorite players to watch and commentate. Always love calling some Geef matches, and he's bringing the juice every time he gets a chance to. And Jabi M, look at him.
He said Jabi M. He got the McDonald's patch on his jersey.
Trying to show people that it hasn't just been a good game, a good set, a good day, that he is one of the most solid fighting game players on the planet.
The fact that he had done okay, yeah, let me get that sponsor power up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And he's got the golden M to his name. This guy's living the dream. I'll tell you what, man.
My bad. Drinking Red Bulls while eating Mickey D's.
And take him down yet again. That was a historic moment from day 2. Let's see if he gets to do something else just like that, because he's got 2 whole games to play, right? The first one being Zangief Bolado, and then after that, he gets to close it out against Kakaru.
Oh my goodness, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. And I think part of Jabi M's success in this tournament is his extreme confidence in Terry. Like, he is very in tune with this character, has studied a lot of the matchups, has found nuances to exploit certain things. He talked about it yesterday, how he feels Terry has a very big advantage over Ken, and that's what we saw it play out up against Tokido. Well, let's see how it'll play out against Zangief Bolado.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest bane of Zangief's existence, right? Those low-hitting, not low-hitting, like the grounded fireballs that come out from Terry.
Indeed, I
He's
like
perfect
that parry
parry
already. Zangief Bolado not going to let him take his turn early, but speaking of which, No turns being taken for free in this set so far. That was very nice from Zengi Blau. He drive rushed behind it, knew that whatever Jabiem was going to press back with wouldn't reach. Spine buster plus 30.
Oh my! He needed all those
man
frames to get ready
throw.
for that SPD. He might do it again.
Oh, nah, he just waited for him to jump, shutting down everything. Does get the wake up super though. Jabiem willing to risk that meter, even with this life deficit. That is quite the decision. We'll see if it ends up paying off with a round win or not. Oh, pops off again. Nice block on the
Overhead
overhead. That
throw.
honestly would have been the round. And Zengi Bellado
Damn fierce.
hits him with the fierce to end it.
How is Zengi Blau doing? Let me look at this. Okay, so he's 1-2.
Trying to shake the hands. Not today though.
He has to climb himself out of a hole too.
Jabiem taking a deep breath after that one. SPD coming your way. Drive reversal. Try to keep the containment from the big fella.
Trying to get locked down in this corner, but man, the heavy kick
Get off him.
outside of the range that he's been looking for. That time though,
Bar knuckle.
off of it.
That looks so clean too, animation-wise, man. The roundhouse just swinging for the fences into the bird knuckle, and again chopping away, trying to reintroduce the medium punches against Jabiem. Now that he has drive gauge, and knowing Jabiem is going to play passive until he gets his drive gauge back.
Beautiful machine gun chop. Shout out to Eddie Kingston.
He did.
And checking any type of approach. Oh, who's next? You next. Zengi Bellado. 1-0.
1-0 Zengi Bellado.
A very, very impressive start. 2 rounds straight. The meter management was there. The awareness of when to go in against Jabiem, depending on his drive gauge.
Who's he gonna choose?
Has been so difficult to call out as well. You saw Jabiem kind of slipping and slacking when it came to the defensive decision making in that corner, right? You saw Zengi Bellado have options.
Vamonos.
Everything.
Bellado.
Thrown his way.
It's kind of cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting behind Frida during the Kaba Knuckle Dude match, and he was like, "Vamos Kaba," and I was like, "Yeah, I love it. I love hearing it out here." Zengi Bellado already off to a hot start, and we talked about it, right? These game differentials are so important. So Jabiem already holding an L. He's gonna try to bounce back to give himself a net +1 by the end of this. But if he starts falling, man, that opens the door for Dual Kevin, as we said, who is just 1 point behind him.
Yeah, man. Every one of these games count specifically for Jabiem. Zengi Bellado, though, I mean,
he's here to crash some parties.
He's not technically out.
Oh.
He could also score a couple of 2-0 straight and really ruin the rest of the standings. So we'll see, especially against someone like Jabiem that could really change the game. We talked about it before with the implications. There are a lot of potential 3-2s that could happen to boost one over the other. So we'll see.
Yeah, and Zengi Bellado already off to a great start, right? Like, from a position that he's in, again, these 2-0s, that is what you need to hone in on. You can't just get the dub. You have to do it while shutting your opponent out. And he's off to the start that he needs to be. But right now we're having some technical issues. I believe we're getting it all cleared up. It looks like Jabiem is good to go now. Got some thumbs up going around. I think we're going to be starting our next match momentarily.
2015, is that you? It's coming back.
Thumbs up, brother.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 5. They didn't have the separate.
Running it back. Game 2.
Right.
Up 1.
Oh, and Jabiem already striking first blood. Maybe it was one of those, right? Maybe he was trying to
Alright,
break up the
throw.
momentum a little bit, saying like, hey, my stick's a little
Throw
funky.
again.
Maybe it works after all. Oh my goodness, into the leg crouch. Medium punch, open it up. Zengi pressing buttons.
Damn, that is so much. And 80 seconds left on the clock as well. Just one more hit. Gotta be, I was about to say, it's gotta be a throw bait, right?
Yeah.
The crack kick, the crack shoot, whatever they call it in this version.
Yeah, crack shoot indeed. Shoot for that life bar. That's what happened with Bellado, right? It's such an active move that he'll even catch a backdash like that. And Jabiem, I mean, I don't know if it was the plan to break up the momentum, but it's been successful until now. Bellado has the corner, gives him some room to jump out.
Bro, you can't
Oh,
jump out when Zangief caught you in the corner.
Damn,
It's just 1 or 2. It's just 3 buttons to
Jabiem
anti.
so confident, waking up with crouch medium, not even a light button. Did check Zangief's drive rush, I believe, forward knee. And now he's going to burn him out and open the door big time for himself.
Not too bad for Bellado, though, being mid-screen. Also, he just needs to find a way to get past all of these frame traps, right? If the DI does come out, he still has meter for himself.
Jabiem's delays, man, they've been so good. And that's the thing, he's been delaying a lot of the strings, so he's not going to get caught by something that's a wake-up super. beautiful stuff from Jobby M right there. One up just like that.
Damn, the immediate fire off into the rematch. These guys are heated. Drive reversal, get off of me. Jobby M getting swung back. Velato is just trying to reset the momentum, right? He has to get past the fireball, but it's only a matter of time before Terry turns green.
Bro says it's only a matter of time before Terry turns green. Oh no, I do not like that.
Off with that a lot, right? The OD rising tackle on these block strings. Velato doing a great job banging it out that time and getting a huge reward.
I wonder if that's going to be the same case if Velato happens to get him in a sequence where a headbutt is involved. Will Jobby M
will kick
for that OD uppercut? But we'll see. So far, yeah, that was an excellent choice. Jobby M making the right read against the SPD after that.
Pot knuckle.
I really like Velato going with that SPD. Ooh, super. That's because Jobby M couldn't drive rush in to punish it, right? Because he was in burnout. So good decision making on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, nice and healthy yet again. Drive rush has been so adamant for Jobby M's strategies thus far.
Jobby M is indeed, or excuse me, Terry is indeed an overhead merchant.
Oh my God.
Man, great days. Yeah, very well spaced burn knuckle. You can see Jobby just take it to the skies as soon as those burn knuckles connect.
Oh no, that could have been a big whip punish. No way.
Yes, that's one of the things with Jobby, right? He's got that super R frame data burned into his mind. All the things that can be punished by it, he will exploit it.
At 7 frames, you better be memorizing that frame data. Taking turns when he feels like it, Jobby M.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. He's always playing against expectation. Always knows when his opponent is looking to start their offense. Never gives it to him for free. Nah.
That is big risky. The back guy to avoid the throw. He's onto him a little bit, Ridge. He's starting to sense when Jobby M gets frantic. The stand jab, again with the confidence upon wake up. Drive impact, bullying Jobby M into the corner. We got the OD lariat. Drive impact no longer on the table, though, from the side of Velato.
It's unfortunate. Oh, just reacts to that. Blows up the armor. That's another thing. Your stand fierce will not save you from the supers. No rising tackle. Velato sends it to a final round.
That was the opportunity to get that uppercut, that prime time to stop Velato from advancing. That anti-air would have been so critical towards Jobby M's success, but still, Velato getting the SPD.
Bro, like I said, it's getting kind of late.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to finish this pull, but I don't know.
The exact spacing on that one. You saw how quick that whip punish came out.
Man, these guys are not afraid to press buttons. Jobby M changing up the strategies now. He just wants to clear the space if he has that time.
That's not a true string.
Saw the rising tackle before, then he just jumps out. Velato still finds an SPD regardless. Be careful, brother. He's got 3 bars. He's got 3 bars. Yeah, he's going to chase him down. Oh, and again, though, he's not going to let him reset with the headbutt. Blowing up with the super.
Nice super by Jobby.
He's got to get to that 1 bar if he wants to threaten again. Gets it. Oh my goodness, he's not popping up with it, but he does read the back jump. Knows what Jobby M had been going for. He's alive on a pixel. Oh, and the OD Lariato. Able to seal the set 2-1.
That was crazy.
A very huge shakeup coming in from the human cyclone. Zangief Velato, 2-1 over Jobby M, making the right calls. You know, it's a lot of hard work playing this character.
Vámonos,
Velato. Everybody in the world would agree with that. But making the right reads against somebody's defensive decision making, right? He's got a lot.
That was a good match.
A lot of data throughout that set and implemented the correct adaptations perfectly.
That's let me. Right, is that because he has a bit more health, you have a little bit more time to gather some intel, and you can eat an extra ODDP or something. Or
oh crap! I want to try to stay up for the rest of this group, but man.
Ate a whole lot of OD rising tackles at first, but as soon as he blocked one, that made Jobby
I'm about to go. I can't do it.
Yeah, I will say this though, Jobby M was looking rather shaky in the first game, as if he weren't playing.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for top 16 tomorrow. I really want to stay up for the whole top 16 so we can watch it together, but man, I'm tired.
Of game 2. Now, I gotta say too, making the right reads, you know, kind of to sum it up, to see how the adaptations were made in game 2 is so important too.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow for the top 16, and I'll watch the rest of this in the morning. I'll get up, watch the rest of it in the morning, and look at the top 16. But we got a good. I watched a good deal of it. So yeah. I gotta get some sleep. All right.
Uppercut, the rising tackle and connected from the side of Jobby M, but he didn't even attempt to go for it.
Yeah, he just had gotten his meter back. So